Hola, hello, good day, chip, cheerio. Welcome to the Geeks 5 Ever podcast. Too loud?
Bad.
That was bad.
What the fuck? There's little kids beating on my door. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Geeks 5 Ever podcast. I am your host, El Oso, the King of Mexico, also known as Jesse Goku. And joining me are always my co-hosts, the co-host with the most, Jace.
Hey, that's me.
The man with the plan, Keyblade Sonic. The one, the only, the legendary SJ. Jesus Christ, what's with these kids? They're here beating on my door. In this podcast, we eat real tacos and not. In this podcast, we eat real authentic tacos from taco trucks. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you can't taste the struggle, then it's not real. And you know, despite contrary belief, hard shell tacos are also Mexican. They were created by Mexicans. They were just stolen by the guy that created Taco Bell.
That bastard.
It's true. I was watching this food documentary thing on Netflix, and the original restaurant that came up with the hard shell tacos is still around.
You mean Netflix actually came up with a good show?
Right? They come up with all kinds of things, like the toys that made us, the movies that made us.
High score.
High score, you know, all that good shit.
That game documentary, yeah.
Oh, today's podcast is brought to you by GameStop is still taking reservations on Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Go and reserve your copy today.
Like Goku did.
Yes, I did. Which I have 2 copies now. I paid for it in full on the Nintendo Network, and I went to go reserve it at GameStop. So, it's a good day. It's a good day. Very good day. Taco Bell stole everything. What's up, everybody? Hello, Pachinko, Dandelion. Dandelion is Super Juice #1 fan. Cheeseburger.
Very loyal.
Cheeseburger.
Stop it.
Chad, Zarek says, bring out the bear now. Pachinko.
No.
Oh, look, Gabby's here. Hola, everybody.
Hola.
Gabby, Super Juice, other #1 fan. You have 2 #1s, and they must fight to the
They will
death.
fight to the death.
They shall fight to the death.
We're all thinking the same thing.
How do we get them to murder each other?
Yeah.
Gabby says that
Pachinko's also one of my #1 fans.
Pachinko's like Black Sonic, always throwing you under the bus. Lady.
I consider Black Sonic a fan too.
Oh, King Rummy's here. King Rummy. Welcome to the podcast. Today we got a lot of... Actually, we have nothing to talk about like we did yesterday. But we're going to wing it like always.
Something about fucking a cactus was the title. I don't know.
Is that what we're gonna talk? Is that the big thing we're gonna talk about?
No,
today,
whenever we
Goku?
don't have subjects, we always put random titles. Like the title of today's podcast is "Don't ever accept a hand job from a cactus."
Like it was ever offered.
Life lessons
You
to
don't
live
know.
by.
Maybe it
This
was
is why-
offered and you missed it.
This is why you were late, is because there's a cactus incident.
No,
Yeah, did a
actually,
cactus
I have.
give you a hand
like
job?
I said, I had a lot of. I've been having a lot of family things this
Okay.
week.
What you got now, Jace?
This is the Bone Claw. This is my favorite D&D monster.
This is
I use it to terrorize my players.
the #1 live geekdom podcast on the internet. There's other podcasts out there like the Black Table Podcast, which is also really good. Black Vibes Podcast, which is also really good. There are some other podcasts I tried watching because we're always looking for guests, and I tried watching these other podcasters, and they'll start off like this, like how we are, like, okay, guys, we're all here. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live yet? Are we live? Are we live? Are we live?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're live. Hey, well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast after, it started, 60 seconds ago. So,
How is there not a thing to say you're live?
Huh?
How is there
They-
not a thing to actually show that you're alive? Why do
Because
they
there's
ask that?
so the way some of it works, it'll say sending data. Sending data doesn't, sometimes you could be live and it'll still say sending data, like it hasn't gone live just yet. It's still sending the signal. So it just depends on how fast the signal, travels and how fast it can get you online. Oh, yay. Ari finally got his top fan medal. Congratulations.
Yay.
We shall now throw a party.
Woo!
Yes.
We'll hand out cactus hand jobs.
Cactus hand jobs for everybody.
So for those of you asking about the topic, Goku got drunk again.
No, I'm not drunk. I'm sober.
He had a new mascot costume. It was a cactus, and he got a little crazy.
That's pretty much what happened.
Y'all
There you go.
wish. That way y'all can have more shit to throw in my face.
Time will tell.
No, I mean, whenever we don't have a subject, like we literally, okay, so you sent me those pictures of the topics that we should talk about, and like
Those
a
were
couple of
suggested
them are
by the
really good.
fans.
Like some of those are really good, but I'm saving a couple of them for like when we have guests.
That makes sense.
Because
There
we
is
have
actually one thing.
Go ahead.
There is actually one thing we can talk about.
What's that?
Was the PS5 showcase they did earlier today.
All right, take it away, Sonic.
All right, well, for people who don't know, the PS5 was showcased today, and Sony pretty much gave a lot of details. The big surprise they started off with was Final Fantasy 16 got announced, and it will be a PlayStation 5 exclusive, also coming to PS4, I believe, and PC.
Final Fantasy 16.
They're
Yes,
only on 16.
Yeah, I know, right?
We don't count the 0.5s and the 0.2s. That
Today,
kind of
okay, somebody asked real quick. Somebody asked, what's the title for today? The title is, don't ever accept hand jobs from cactuses.
There you go. That's your story.
Just say no.
Just say no. Just like drugs. Just say no.
Keep your prick away from theirs.
All right, so what else about the PlayStation? What else is there?
Okay. They showcased Spider-Man Miles Morales, which it turns out they showed footage gameplay of it, which will turns out be a launch title for the PS5. They showed a new RPG based on Harry Potter called Hogwarts
God.
Legacy, which is an awful timing. Talk about worst timing to be showing that right now, especially with all the controversy with the author and all that. They showed footage of the next Call of Duty, which will feature an alpha. You get to play the alpha this coming week, I think next week on PS4, just to test it out and all that. Resident Evil 8 coming out next year. There's a game called Deathloop, which is actually pretty interesting. It's going to be a PlayStation exclusive. It'll be coming out next year as well. We already got our first Deathloop. Yeah, it's called Deathloop.
Loop. Okay.
Deathloop.
Fucking Mitchell over here.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
I
but
heard
the comment
flute.
sections are pretty fucking savage. It's like, but what if it's a very persuasive cactus asking for a friend?
That's the question. Yeah, it's a case by case. There you go.
There's some cactuses out there that could sell ice to an Eskimo, so just be careful.
All right.
It's a cactus with like lumps, like boobs and stuff.
Another game they announced for the PS5 also is it's a port. It's going to be Devil May Cry 5, the special edition. That'll be coming out digitally on PS5. Oddworld Soulstorm, another Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. That's going to be another Five Nights at Freddy's coming to PS5. A remake of Demon's Souls that will be coming out on PS5 as well. Fortnite. And Sony's gonna have their own. It's another perk in their PlayStation Plus, so it's kind of similar to Xbox Game Pass. It's gonna be called the PlayStation Plus Collection. Basically, in a way, you like games like God of War, Persona 5. You get to download them and put them on your new console. So pretty much similar to Game Pass. And then they announced the price and the release date. The disc version will be $4.99. The digital only will be $3.99. And it will be coming out November 12th in the U.S., Japan, and certain countries. And the week after, on the 19th, it will be coming out for the rest of the country. And pre-orders are available tomorrow. Some of them today too. And it'll be out.
Pre-orders already out.
GameStop was already taking pre-orders before they announced the price.
Even Walmart too. I just got a notification from Walmart.
Right.
And they announced a sequel to God of War Ragnarok, coming out next year.
Nice.
Was there not already a sequel for God of War?
No,
The
that
new
poster.
new God of War.
There's a new
God of War.
So there's
one with
God
the
of War
beard.
1 through 3, where he fights the Greek mythology gods, and then God of War, which is the fourth one, which
2018.
he travels to another universe and starts fighting Thor's children, and now they're in Norse mythology. But it's
He
a
starts
whole.
murdering
It's the
Thor's
same.
children.
It's the same main character, same backstory, but he travels to an alternate universe where the Greek gods didn't exist.
He took a very long boat ride.
He
Yeah,
took
it's like
a
a
very,
reboot.
very long boat ride, and it's really cool
right.
because in his original
Boy.
universe, the world like it's in disarray, like it's Armageddon. He left it in shits.
Yeah.
Bethesda sucks. I'm so sick of fucking Bethesda.
Bethesda?
Yeah, they made fucking
Elder Scrolls.
76.
Elder Scrolls.
Fallout 76. And they refuse to make new games. They just keep porting Skyrim and everything. Skyrim on PC, PS3, PS4, PS5, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, pregnancy test, the toaster.
Playing Skyrim on my fridge right now.
Skyrim on Alexa, the very, very special edition.
On Dot.
Yeah.
On Echo Dot. No, if you think, well, to be fair, they put Doom on a pregnancy test.
They did.
Some guy programmed it.
Weird.
But
how did he do that?
He's a programmer. He can do anything.
He can do anything. He puts his.
Do you have to pee on it to make it work, or what?
Yeah. Maybe. How do you move?
How pregnant do you have to be to get the
I got no idea.
BFG?
What do you mean, how pregnant do you have to be?
So, what if you're not pregnant? Does it not spawn a character? Like, oh, is being pregnant like putting a quarter in the machine? Like, you have to be pregnant for it to start?
Probably. I don't know.
I don't know if you paid attention. Someone, a programmer,
what if it's
to
a
play
cactus?
Doom on a pregnancy test.
Oh, for those of you wondering, Bethesda has just announced Skyrim port on a cactus.
I like how you mentioned cactus in like the first 10 minutes. It's like something's a little suspicious. Or is there something you're trying to hide from us, Goku?
No,
like
actually, the whole cactus joke I stole from like a movie, I think.
I know you were supposed to play along and be like, well, this cactus once took me to like you're supposed to play
first
along.
off, listen,
the cactus was calling me names.
I was on drugs. It was drunk.
I almost fought a cactus today.
Peyote.
Peyote. I don't do that stuff.
Peyote.
Peyote.
Of all the stuff you've done, you haven't done peyote.
Maybe he meant Bethesda.
Odessa.
Bodesta. I'm definitely not getting a PlayStation 5 on launch. I'm definitely going to wait a year.
I mean, yeah, that's me. That's same.
I'm not about to go and fight the crowds and risk getting coronavirus for a $500 console.
Mm-hmm.
And then it comes out like 2 days after the Series X comes out.
Yeah.
Because the Series X comes out November 10th.
Are you sexually attracted to cactus? No, I'm not.
Depends on the cactus.
Is it cactuses or cacti? Or plural?
The Mexican in me says cactuses.
Yeah, a lot of people just say it's either cactuses or cacti.
Proper is cacti.
Cacti.
Just be happy I can speak some English, okay?
Yeah. Does it look like Togemon?
Did it have boxing gloves?
Yeah, I was about to say it doesn't have boxing gloves.
It does.
That cactus is
Togemon just like annoyed the fuck out of me.
Thick.
I love Togemon. Punch things.
No, but all it did was spin and like shoot its needles. What the fuck is it gonna? Here comes Greymon like with its flamethrower mouth, and here comes Garurumon with his ice flamethrower mouth, and here comes Ikakumon with his missile horn, and like Birdramon with its fucking fire. But here comes a giant cactus shooting needles.
Yeah, but those needles are like
Kabuterimon was a lightning attack.
No, right, but I meant Birdramon was the fireball, and Kabuterimon was lightning. And Ikakumon had the horn missile.
Yes.
And then Patamon turned into a fucking angel.
Like an angel. And then, Gatomon's technically the same level as them.
Yeah, but Gatomon was small and whipped all their asses like the very first episode.
This is true, though. She did. It was great.
And then she turns into an angel, too. She's like anime's first real waifu.
Kinda, yes. But, what else? But quit giving shit to Togemon. She turns into Lilymon later. That's better.
All right.
And she has like a flower cannon.
Oh yeah,
literally, that's the attack.
Imagine one of the weebs trying to hook up with Lilymon. They don't have to worry about catching an STD, but they can catch like poison ivy on their dick.
What happened? Why are you being so weird? I wiped my ass with poison ivy.
She's out again? Damn.
I mean, Digimon, Digital Monsters.
I fucking love that show. Still gotta watch season 5 and try.
Everyone thinks that it just blatantly ripped off Pokemon.
No.
I don't know which
it came out at the same time, probably.
But
Pokemon did come out
first. The cultured
first.
individuals.
Pokemon did come out first, but Digimon started off as Tamagotchis for boys.
Right.
But they came out less than a year apart from each other. You know, to make an anime, to make something, if you're going to rip something off, if you're going to rip off Pokemon, it's going to take you more than a year.
Yeah.
To make that whatever the fuck you're doing and then release it. It came out like less than a year after Pokemon, so that means that they already had it in development.
Right.
And
But on top of that, even just comparing it because of the mod part, like Pokemon, they have their own names. Digimon, it always ends in a mon. But Digimon, at least they have personalities and stuff. They actually have, like, they can talk back. You can actually like have a real conversation.
They're not slaves.
Pokemon, every episode somebody's crying.
I mean,
you heard
Digimon,
Pikachu.
they just die.
I feel like that was Digimon too, though.
No,
mostly that one little.
There's
kid.
one episode where
there were
fighting,
a couple
like,
of little kids.
They're fighting Metal Seadramon, and like Seadramon's like, "Raw, I'm a dick. I'm gonna kill y'all." And then he shoots his like nostril cannon at them.
Yeah.
And then Whalemon's like, "No!" And then he gets like a whole punch right through him, and I was like, "Damn, this is a show for kids." He flat out murdered him.
Digimon was. It did not hold any punches. That's
they tried to, and it just didn't help because there's one episode where they're digging graves for all the Digimon that've died.
Yeah. It's like, might as well.
This is for Wizardmon, Pixiemon, Whalemon. Like, damn, how many Digimon gotta die before y'all say
all of them?
Poor Leomon.
It's a lot easier to save them all when there's less of them.
Leomon's in, he dies.
Yeah, what the fuck, guys? Come on.
In season 3, he gets torn to shreds.
Yep.
It's like the little.
He didn't die in season 2,
here's
though.
a treat. Here's
he never
Leomon
appeared in season 2.
Murder.
Yes, he did. He was evil. He had the wait.
No, that was still season 1.
Oh, you're
Get the
right.
gear. Yeah, because that's when they
Yeah.
And then he becomes the Mega Saber Leomon, and then he dies.
Doomed to death.
And then like he dies again in the movies. He
He's
came
just
back in the
death-prone.
movies and he dies again. Like fucking Leomon can't catch a break.
He's like the
what the hell?
Mothman. Tragedy happens when he shows up.
Meowth has personality. Meowth is the only Pokemon that can talk.
But not a Mothman. Oh my
I
god.
thought it said moth.
No, it's Leomon is Mothman. Every time he shows up, tragedy happens. Usually to him.
Oh, that's a Harley Quinn
Yeah.
thing reference. Okay.
No, that's a Mothman reference.
Mothman, the cryptid.
Yeah.
The crippled?
No.
Yeah.
God
The
damn
cryptids, the Chupacabra, Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, Mothman.
Cryptids.
Those are cryptids.
Monsters.
Oh, I still don't know.
Theory monsters.
Pokemon manga came out first, long before Digimon Tamagotchi things. So, yes, the Pokemon manga did come out first, but then that manga was scrapped for Pokemon Adventure. And Pokemon Adventure came out after the games because Pokemon Adventure was supposed to tell the story the games couldn't tell.
But it's still different because Pokemon, you can get like as many as you want.
Isn't Pokemon
Digimon, you
the
have-
very first one, like where that fairy Pokemon like shits in its hand and throws it at people? Or is that something else?
Are you sure you didn't like drink cactus juice or something?
I don't know.
It'll quench you.
It's the quenchiest.
The quenchiest.
I don't get it.
It's an Avatar
It's-
reference.
that's-
The last
Sokka, the
Airbender.
cactus
Sokka.
juice.
Yeah, you watch Avatar, you don't get it.
No, I've seen Avatar, but I've been watching The Boys lately.
That's
It's like
fine.
the funniest thing. No, Sokka's too funny. That's a lot of fun.
No,
Oh,
I've been
God.
watching The Boys, and like that show
Hey,
is
that's
amazing.
called Leomon is the series, Kenny.
Leomon is
my-
Leomon is the digital monster of Yamcha.
That's
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Yamcha dies all the time.
Okay, fine. Yes.
Oh my God, you haven't even seen Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
No.
What the fuck?
Why would I watch the abridged version of a show I already don't like? Ow.
The bridge.
And
version.
then
Have you seen Sword Art Online?
We can say the exact same thing about Transformers.
I mean, touche. You can say whatever you want. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
but you need to watch this for a guest. Oh my God, damn it.
Joke's on you. I don't watch shit I want to watch.
Hey,
That's
if
right. I don't watch shit. That's why whenever they show up, I'm like,
I was gonna say, if you bring a Dragon Ball guest on, I will watch Dragon Ball.
You will watch the entire
I'm
series.
gonna bring
of
Sean
Dragon
Shamma.
No.
I'm gonna bring Sean Shamma on here, and you have to watch Abridge and only quote Abridge to piss him off.
I'll leave that to you. Thank you. I don't like pissing
Oh,
off.
I'll piss him
actors.
off. For
He'd
sure.
be on for like a total of 5 seconds before that.
Oh, I know.
Shit, I'm out
He
of
would
here.
he would leave the middle of the podcast. He would storm off on his own. I don't
But
even
back
have
to
to
shows
try.
that are actually good, like Digimon and Pokemon.
Pokemon's not good.
Pokemon's not that good, but Digimon's
Isn't
really
the
good.
new Pokemon Adventures or something, the anime, like a reboot?
No,
I have no idea.
no.
I
But
don't know why they.
Ash,
No.
Ash does have a new baby brother.
Yes, he does.
What?
They just debuted that Ash has a
Wow.
brother, and they might have just revealed Ash's real dad. Apparently, he's been living on the Alolan Islands. I think his mom hooked up with somebody on the Alolan Islands.
I think that's probably what happened.
I think that's exactly what
he
happened.
He has a baby brother now, but
he has
he's
a
never had a birthday.
So, the crazy thing is, when
Hello?
Pokemon came out, Pokemon Johto was like 3 years after Ash started his journey. He finally made it to the Johto League. So in the trailers, then they acknowledged that it had been 3 years since he started his adventure. But according to Pokemon lore, it is still within all of it's all within 1 year.
That's why he
If it just keeps going, he will just be like a time traveler. He doesn't walk on foot. He just teleports to his next destination.
People give Dragon Ball Z shit for having like that 5-minute thing last for 10 episodes.
He's had 1 year last the entire fucking series.
He's had 1 year last for almost 25 years.
Long scream.
Oh, okay. Leave it to Danny to correct this. The Alolan professor let Ash live with him while he was there, and they adopted him. That's why they called the baby his little brother. Boo. But nobody said anything in Super Drew. She's not here. She doesn't need to know the truth. She will be fed lies.
Just lie to the co-host. It's great.
Yeah, that's what we do all the time.
What other cactus references could we make?
I don't know about cactuses, but let's talk about.
Oh, what was the date for the PlayStation 5 was November 12th, right?
Yes, November 12th.
What's the date for the Xbox?
November 10th. Basically 2 days apart.
Fuck you guys.
And apparently some people are getting blocked from buying it on GameStop because the traffic, it kind of crashed the servers on GameStop.
Strange. When the Xbox got announced, that didn't crash the server.
By the way, for those of you,
it's not available for pre-order yet, though.
I talked to the people at GameStop, and they said that GameStop is limiting how many copies people can buy the Super Mario 3D All Stars.
Really?
Yeah, they're limiting it. They're limiting it to like 2 per person.
So like a Funko Pop thing. Puppy, here, little puppy.
But they did say that just because the production ends in 6 months doesn't mean that the game is going to go away after 6 months.
Right. They could just like sell what's left.
Right. They're going to produce the shit out of it, and then they're going to like sell whatever's left over. I think Nintendo's just going to be like, oh, it went away. It's a back. Why did I make it sound like Mario runs into...
Oh, no. Well, you got to understand that we're only making this much money because this pandemic has really destroyed our plans. There you go.
What's that door back there that looks like it's about to burst full of cash? Is that? Oh, it's the Animal Crossing room. No, look over there.
That's Animal Crossing. You see, they did a pretty good job making up for this pandemic. They only sold 22 million copies in the 6 months, which is actually a pretty big deal. But you see, we have other things to do. You see, Zelda's gonna do some plans in about 10 days. They're gonna do an update, and we don't know what they're gonna say. So we're gonna keep it short and sweet.
What I missed.
And also because Smash Brothers, we were supposed to announce like 5 other characters, but so far we haven't done anything because Sakurai is working remotely.
Sakurai is working on getting 5 more Fire Emblem.
When you don't try to do Mario, you do Mario. When you try to do Mario, you went to like weird.
No, I wasn't trying to do Mario, but it's whatever. Right? It's just random. You got called Jewformer again.
Let's see.
Since we're lying to Super G, she's not.
We're not lying. What the fuck did we lie about?
Yet.
Yeah. We haven't lied about anything yet.
We've been working on them when you walked away.
Yeah, we were working on something, but we couldn't finish it because then we started doing Mario accents, and then you walked in the middle of that.
Yeah, I was like,
what the fuck?
You caught us mid-Italian.
It's mid-Italian. Mario. But
It's Mario Lopez.
who?
Mario Lopez.
George Lopez?
And his cousin, Mario Lopez. Although, isn't Mario Lopez the guy from Saved by the Bell?
I've never seen Saved by
Yeah,
the Bell.
that's Slater.
Oh,
He's the handsome one.
I've never seen Saved by the Bell.
me
Well,
neither.
Just
Pretty
because you
one.
haven't doesn't mean everybody else probably have.
Exactly.
Awesome.
That's exactly what it means because I haven't seen it. No one's seen it. You know what I watched growing up? Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers
Fuck yeah.
and Batman
Yep.
and whatever the fuck was on Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
I watched
It
Murder,
was
She
on
Wrote.
Fox Kids.
Yeah, so
Right,
it's-
but I wasn't just naming it, like I didn't say they were on Cartoon Network. I just said I watched Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, Batman, and whatever was on Cartoon Network.
I didn't have cable.
Chuck Norris animated special.
So for me, it was just Fox Kids and Kids WB.
Hey. I stole my cable, okay? So you know what?
Fair and square.
I stole it fair and square. We had the little black box. Remember the black boxes? I don't think anybody remembers those.
yeah.
Everybody
When
here's
Channel 77 was Spice TV.
Spice TV.
Yeah, that was pretty much the porn channel.
Oh, I remember there was like a really staticky snow channel. Like they would have the WWE pay-per-view on there for free, but we were trying to watch it on there for free. But it was all you could hear is like the sound.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to do that once, it didn't work. I find Power Rangers, Jungle Fury, and Overdrive unrelated.
Did the whole thing? Okay.
No, Jungle Fury. I don't know about Jungle Fury, but Operation Overdrive sucked.
I think they're all the same show.
They're not
Haven't-
all the same show.
It's a bunch of teenagers with attitude.
I'm-
Sometimes they're cops.
No, there are a
though.
couple of seasons
I
where they're
miss,
not
like, maybe-
teenagers.
I missed like half of Operation Overdrive.
There was one
Wait.
season that was called
Yeah.
RPM. It was pretty much like Terminator.
Never saw that. Never saw that.
It was the machines were taking over, and they're like they're all huddled up in like one city, and they're
Mhm.
trying to defeat this fucking. They're trying to defeat Skynet, pretty much.
Right.
And
No, I
people
saw.
are like dying.
Yeah, I saw the trailer.
Like people actually died on screen, which was crazy. They were calling it the darkest Power Ranger season of all time.
Well, I mean, if the more because in Lost Galaxy, Kendricks died, and who else?
They only wrote her off because she had like a real illness, and they had to.
Yeah, leukemia.
Yeah.
And well, I mean, Zordon died in space, so that was
No, but
cool.
more than like, but like they died, but RPM was still darker. Like they had more than one person die on screen. If Jace
Okay.
Jace is gonna get sick, we're gonna have to write him off, so we're gonna have to kill him off in the show.
What could I possibly get sick with?
I don't know.
I'm immune.
White Claw.
You could be sick of our shit.
That too.
Nah, y'all gotta deal with me.
I'm
It's
sometimes
the
sick of our
opposite.
shit.
I
Well,
got puns for days.
you're the one that wanted to come on. You're the one that keeps insisting on joining.
Yep. I'm a
So
glutton for punishment.
yeah, you're a glutton for stupidity. Is more like it.
It's a weird kink, but we don't kink shame here.
Are you
Of all
eating?
Really mess. Yep.
Yeah, I made her choke earlier.
I was
No
house
kitchen.
hunting. I was house hunting this afternoon, so I didn't eat dinner. So, hey, guess what, guys? Special.
What
Hmm?
are you eating? Show the camera. What the fuck is that?
Soup.
Egg drop soup
Ugh.
and sushi.
What happened
Would you
to
taste
the
the soup?
What happened to the $45 worth of lunch from yesterday that you said you were saving for today?
It's at the hospital.
What?
Where you're not.
Why is it at the hospital? Is it sick?
Shut up. No, I
You had
took
to get tested for
I took-
Ebola.
the rest of my burger and the salad I bought to work for lunch. So now I'm getting 3 meals out of those two, and I still got the pie.
That pie would have been the first thing gone.
Yeah.
Like I would have ate that pie first. It was like, you know what?
We'll see how I feel with this. Maybe
This
I'll eat
burger
the
can
pie.
wait.
All right, keep eating. Our audience came here to watch you eat.
Hold on.
Yeah, keep eating.
She just like turns off the mic.
Shut up and
off
fish.
the camera.
Shut up and eat.
More
Eat the
food cast?
food.
Bet.
What's that? You're eating. Haha.
Crikey, we find the Super Jew in its natural habitat enjoying its meal. Let's
A
watch
hotel.
from a safe distance.
Natural habitat. A hotel room. By themselves. Eating
Crikey.
soup.
Crikey, she's one of the most dangerous animals on the planet. One swipe and she'll yell our ear offs. Let's go poke her with a stick.
Okay, stop. Man, baby.
Hey, there's a dog there.
He's been here for a
Yeah,
while.
he's been there for a while, dude.
I
Yeah.
was distracted.
By what?
I don't know. I was looking on my
Food.
OBS.
He was looking at pictures of cactuses on Google.
Ah, yeah. that prickly bastard.
Prickly one.
It's such a warm embrace.
These are terrible.
Crikey, watch as
Sushi looks like you got
watch
it
as
from Kroger.
as she devours a meal after a long day hunting.
Also, the reason why I did it was because Faber said I had a $6 delivery credit. So I was like, fuck yeah. Where's an expensive place?
Drops that grand total down to $38 for 3 things.
Thanks, Pachinko.
Moist.
I ain't Saki Kitty.
Crikey.
Bidet.
Kaskinko.
Just, what the hell was that?
I don't
Now
know.
you're
Is
just
that a
making
Digimon?
shit up.
Or is that
No.
Pokemon? It's gotta
No,
be
it was just-
Pokemon.
It's a Pokemon.
It's Ginkgomon.
Skadoosh.
Oh, yes, the old
It was
Skadoosh.
Kung Fu Panda. Kaskinko. Skadoosh.
Oh, yeah. I like that movie. I haven't seen the sequels, though.
Here you go, baby. Here you
Her
go.
sushi looks like she got it from Kroger.
Probably.
We
It's
watched,
panicked.
we watched the Super Jew as she devours her entire meal by herself without a mate.
Because no one will measure up to her high standards
Yep.
of being a decent person. How dare they?
Y'all gotta be better people.
Jesus fucking Christ, we are better people. I mean, crikey. She's even using the black spoon.
It was free. Well, it wasn't free. Just because you get something for free, you didn't get it for free. You paid for it. That price was included somewhere
Yeah.
in there.
I just didn't have to pay for the delivery. I
all
take
right,
what I
all right, all right. Keep eating, keep eating. I mean, crikey.
What toy did I get for my kids' meal this time? Damn.
Food.
The yes kind.
A rare, mint condition Pokemon.
She got the kind
Toy.
of that she has to keep in her sock drawer.
Socks? Yes, socks.
Yes,
I love
yes.
socks.
Dude,
Socks are a
if they
great
give
gift.
you know, McDonald's used to sell socks.
What?
Yeah.
They used to back in the 90s.
They
Like,
used to sell
'cause-
hot dogs too.
They used to, like, if you brought your kids, like, because back then, I don't know if it's still a requirement, but one of the requirements for the play areas is the kids have to wear socks.
Mm-hmm.
And in the case if the kid didn't have socks when they arrived, they could sell you some over the counter.
Yep. That's
Not
true.
for adults.
There are some places doing that. I don't remember.
I watch as she
stuff.
devours the juices of her enemies. She's about to go curry on her food any minute now, laughing my ass off. Damn. Is that like a fat joke, or is that like a she's good at sucking joke?
Rude.
Jinka, we're not friends anymore.
I had a vacuum that was a Kirby brand. I didn't think
Yes,
anything
there
of
was.
it until I realized that Kirby was also like a video game.
I knew Kirby was a video game, but then the show came out and I was like, he's adorable.
Look at this big pink idiot.
He's actually tiny. He's like 8 inches tall.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Charizard's like 4 feet tall.
All right, we're done. Yeah, Charizard, sure as fuck.
I'm gonna ride you, bitch. You better not.
No, I like Pokemon logic. Like you can teach Pidgey to fly, and you can ride Pidgey all over the region.
The pictures where it's the person standing on the Pidgey. It says, flies away.
Someone like was it college humor made a video about that? Like, oh fuck yeah, Pidgey! He's on top of the Pidgey's head.
Get
A
up,
food related joke. He said it's a food related joke because he loves you.
Food
Okay.
pun.
Food pun. Today's
I was gonna
podcast.
say, my folks say yeah, I do like inhale my food. Like if it's really tasty, I'm just like,
And I feel like the more people you grew up with, the faster you eat. There's more people in the house. You got to eat fast to get more food.
When you go to a Mexican party, you have to eat fast because if you don't, you have to guard your food. Like the minute you get up, like you ever notice, like at a Mexican
They're gonna
party,
take
like
your food.
you have to take, like you ever notice at a Mexican party, if you ever been to one, whenever you go there, people just they walk everywhere with their food. They don't put it down and then go get the other shit that they want. They just walk around with it.
Got to make it a moving target.
Jews do that too.
Wait, what?
Jews do that too.
Yeah, but
Jew.
y'all are also after each other's bank accounts, so there's a lot more you got to protect there.
No, we're not.
Y'all are in the wrong business then. Mexicans,
Not
we don't
like the
steal each other's
Mexicans.
bank accounts because we don't have them. We don't have bank accounts.
They steal each
We
other's
have
mattresses.
cash. Steal each other's wallets.
This isn't you. Yeah, I stole that earlier. That was a false wallet.
You ever been to a party where like you steal something from somebody, and
No.
you try to steal something from somebody? It turns out that was your shit they had stolen from you.
No.
No, okay. I'm just a bad person.
I've caught someone stealing stuff.
All right,
from me
everybody, you
and
heard
had to
Super
pick up
Jew.
the
According
room.
to Super Jew, I'm just a horrible person.
He said it, not me.
No, you definitely
Who likes
said it.
hand jobs from cactuses?
That should be. Oh, black.
Really?
Oh,
That's where
race.
we draw the line. Not grown ass individuals getting whipped like horses in dark rooms by strangers.
Hey, we don't kink shame, except for getting hand jobs from cactuses.
Not people.
Sir, are you trying to fuck that plant? Shut up.
Okay, what about the guy that stuck his dick in a pie?
You mean
They had a
American
whole
Pie?
series of
Yeah,
movies
you
about
mean
that.
American Pie?
Yeah.
It's quality
I
content.
actually watched that recently.
Oh my God! You finally watched something that.
The first one, or like
All
the
of them.
anthology?
All
Oh
three of
my
them.
God! No, I was.
there's more than three.
No,
Because
there
they-
was way more than three. When you
There's
said
more- there's
all
like
of
a
them,
mini
I thought you
universe.
watched all
Well,
of them.
no, not the series. No, not
think
the
there's
series. But
5
I've
in total.
seen.
Not a series,
But I
it's a
saw.
movie.
Right, but I saw the 3 movies,
Okay.
and I was okay with like the first and second one. I was like, this actually, it's dumb in parts, but I liked that it was like,
Shit.
it was about the guys actually trying to be stand-up guys sometimes, and not because they had the one friend who was just an absolute like womanizer and shit, and
And
they
then he
were-
stuck his dick in
and
a
they
pie.
were all like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, he did stick his dick in a pie.
But it was also like,
Fuck this pie.
Cut.
Literally.
because his dad was trying to help him out and stuff, and I was like, that's
So he fucked
good.
the pie.
No, shut up. So he was still a little socially awkward, but it was still like good father-son bonding stuff. I was
They
like,
bonded
The
over
dad,
fucking
for you.
pie.
the dad's my favorite character in that entire series.
I
of
like the
movies.
spin-off
No,
movies.
he's
that,
the
like-
best one.
Like American Pie has like 20 movies, and a shitload of them are just spin-offs. And it's always like some obscure character that was never mentioned in the main movies. Like, oh, I'm this character's brother, cousin, sister,
mm-hmm.
step, something.
But I don't like that they got rid of one of the main guys, and they got rid of like all of the girls except for Allison Hannigan. I was like,
Didn't
what the
they
fuck
all
was
come
that?
back for American Reunion?
I don't know.
Yes, almost all. I think
For the
almost all of
third
them.
Yeah,
one.
all of them came back for American Reunion.
It's because none of them had jobs.
They were all broke. We'll act for food.
Which is
We'll
too
do
bad.
anything. The royalties are running out.
Which is too bad because, yeah, quite a few of those people were like really good
They're on the
looking.
side of the road. We'll act for food.
Oh,
The only ones that still had jobs were the parents.
Right?
true.
Once we played the parents, Stifler's mom still had work, and
Yeah.
I don't know the guy's name, but
Eugene Levy?
Like there was
Yeah,
a bunch
Levy,
of people
him.
that were in love with like Stifler's mom.
I remember she's in Legally Blonde. She's the mom in Legally Blonde.
I never saw Legally
Not the
Blonde.
mom.
Was she the mom,
She was the mom in the Cinderella story movie, wasn't she?
or she was a co-worker?
In the
She was a
right, the one
coworker
with
in-
Hilary Duff. She was the stepmom, right?
Yeah, she's the
Yeah.
stepmom in the Hillary
I
Duff
can't
Cinderella
believe
movie.
I've seen that shit.
Good for you. But no,
Your
and-
white person is showing.
My sister watched it, and my sister was like, I guess 12 or 11 when it came out, and
Mhm.
it was one of the few movies we had on DVD. So I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I got nothing better to do. I'm in high school.
Right, but in
So I
Legally
watched it.
Blonde, she was Reese Witherspoon's like best friend. She was the manicurist.
She was the guy coworker.
So
No.
I actually have
Just-
I have a question for the people that are watching and our co-host. So if we can't do the karaoke thing, how do y'all feel about us doing a share? Like, what if we still do something like a little get together, but we also watch Hocus Pocus or some shit like that? If we can't do the karaoke,
Watch along.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was going for.
Because you can do that on a Discord.
What are we gonna do besides watch Hocus Pocus?
I don't know. That was just an example.
Each of the
Idea.
co-hosts get to bring a movie to the table.
I'm gonna pick it, and I'm gonna piss everybody off.
Which it?
Yes.
I want the Tim Curry one.
No, I was gonna pick the second one, chapter 2.
Reboot. Oh, chapter 2.
I want the
I haven't
Tim
seen
Curry.
chapter 1 yet.
What the fuck?
Watch chapter 1 then.
I was not interested in seeing the remake of it. I like Tim Curry.
No, the remakes are closer to the book than the original with Tim Curry.
I like Tim Curry.
What's
though.
Jackbox? I don't know what Jackbox is.
You never played Jackbox?
Oh, is that one? Was like the online
Party pack and all that. It's like a party pack.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's-
like
It's
what was
those
it?
guys-
Quiplash?
it's those-
Quiplish?
Yeah, it's those guys that play it on Discord sometimes.
Craplish.
Guys on Discord.
Pachinko. I'm down to clown. There you go.
Down like a clown. He's down like a clown, Charlie. Down like a clown.
You know,
Charlie.
pop some caps and some fools. Oh, they must be some ginger
Oh,
ale
wanna
and
be.
marshmallows.
For mon ami, he's after Super
Jimmy.
Jewel.
Oh, cool like a fool.
He gets close to Super Jew and then he steals her food.
How dare you?
How dare you?
I will eat you.
Whoa. Nice.
We don't kink shame.
We don't kick shame. You shame me all the time. Goku, how dare you get into another fight? Goku,
That's
how
not a
dare you
kink,
do something-
though, I assume.
It's not.
If it's a kink,
Yeah.
then if you get out of a fight with like a raging boner, then I was like, fine.
no,
it's his kink.
that would make it weird.
It's like, victory. Uh-oh.
And I'm pointing.
Oh my god.
Why?
Onward.
You know who you
This
should cosplay
way.
as soon as you did that pose? You know who you should cosplay? Homelander.
Homelander? Is
Yeah.
The boys.
it because I'm white?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That is exactly it.
Because I'm muscular and
I
white.
was gonna
Okay.
say.
Well, no. Okay, I'm not saying that Tim Curry wasn't a good Pennywise, but I prefer the remakes because they're closer to the movie.
Yeah.
Me-
I just
Or not
like Tim Curry. If I want to see it, I was like, it's the opportunity to see Tim Curry. Hell yeah.
Right. The only
You mean
good
they're
thing
closer to the book?
yeah, that's what I meant. They're closer to the book. The good thing is though, in the movies they took out the fucking teenage gangbang.
Right. Oh yeah, that did happen in the book.
That
They're-
sucks.
Because they're losing their connection to the turtle and they can't get out of the sewer. So all of them just decide to like, run a train on the one girl there. And
It's the only way. I feel like this was recommended
and what's
by
his
the
face?
guys.
What's his face? What's the author's name?
Stephen King.
Stephen King.
Stephen King. Like he goes
Mhm.
into detail describing everything that happens and everyone's junk. Somebody was either on drugs, drunk, or they have issues.
Have you seen all of Stephen King's books are weird.
Yeah.
I only
What's that one? Maximum Overdrive?
Yeah.
I only read it because it was one of our high school assignments.
I didn't get that
Bro,
assignment.
you got a weird. You can't read To Kill a Mockingbird, but by God, you can read it.
No, we read it, Beowulf, and Lord of the Rings, and The Hobbit.
I read To Kill a
You had
I
Mockingbird.
want to go to your
best-
English class.
It's the best ever. Fuck yeah.
Fuck Lord of the Rings, dude. It was boring as fuck. I
yeah,
offered
in the
it's-
movies.
in order
it's
for
not-
us to get out of reading Lord of the Rings, I offered to buy the teacher's book. Like, hey, I lost mine. Can I buy? I'll give you $20 for yours. And the teacher's like, okay. And then I just like threw it in the trash can. I'm like, we're not reading Lord of the Rings anymore. I fucking hate Lord of the Rings. I enjoyed The Hobbit, but Lord of the Rings was too much.
What about the movies?
Tolkien
The
was
movies
like
was better.
Wikipedia when he wrote a book. He described everything in detail with super fine accuracy
No, that's
and
fine.
made a
That's
huge world.
perfectly
But it
fine.
was real boring.
That's perfectly fine, but the first 5 fucking chapters of the book are like the hobbits walking and singing, and their songs make no damn sense. They're like singing whatever they see. I walking down the road, there's a tree and some grass, and this song makes no sense. And second breakfast.
It's like the Family Guy episode where the guy is singing about what he
the
sees.
apocalypse one.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was like.
Left foot, right foot, left
Left
foot.
foot, right.
Right. Oh yeah. This
Take the
woman
long
and her
one.
kid and dog. She'd come on over Let's go, Rover. She takes a bite.
Choose it once, twice, three times.
Whoa, it
It
just
takes
switched
a
again.
long hard look at Randy.
Ready. Left foot, right, and the Lois throws an apple at her.
This shit was great. That's exactly the Hobbit. I mean, the Lord of the Rings. Hobbit was better because they didn't
Or
have
Randy
all the
Newman.
singing.
Lord of
The
the
Hobbit
Rings
was
Randy
made
Newman.
for children.
The Hobbit was also not all hobbits. It was one hobbit and a bunch of dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
Where Lord of the
Gandalf.
fucking Rings was a bunch of hobbits, and two of them didn't even want to fucking be there, and the other one just kept bitch. He was like, Frodo is Winnie the Pooh. He has no fucking clue what he's doing. Just walking aimlessly with a fucking ring. Piglet is Sam. Oh, deer.
Oh, dear.
That fucking Sam is Piglet. And Tigger is literally the twins.
It's both of them.
Hey, they're like, how about second breakfast? No, that's not Tigger.
How about second breakfast?
That's not Tigger.
There you
That's
go.
not Tigger either.
Tigger loves firecrackers, especially with the boom.
You sound like you have a mouthful of peanut butter.
That's the point. He's supposed to have you sound like a mouthful of peanut butter.
Wasn't Tigger and Pooh were the same voice actor?
Yeah, before it was separate, but then once the original voice of Tigger passed away or retired, is when Jim Cummings, who voiced Winnie the Pooh.
Why
voiced
can't we
both
get
of
the
them.
voice of Winnie the Pooh on the podcast?
Because
Well,
you're too
message
focused
him.
on Jesus.
Give me some time. I haven't met him yet.
I haven't met him yet. She's like, hi,
Or you
I'm
can
on
just
a,
message
I'm on a
him, though.
podcast.
I don't
No,
do
just
that
do that.
shit.
You're real pale under that shirt.
Who, me?
Podcast.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, God.
I am a little because I was out in the sun all day today. And like,
Like a coat of brown.
yeah, because I haven't been out. I haven't been going out lately. Like, if I don't go out for 5 days straight, I lose my brownness.
Like an octopus. You change according to your surroundings.
I
That
do,
sounded
I
very.
actually do.
That sounded really out of context with the way you said that. It's like, oh, 5 days I lose my brownies.
Brownness.
so out of there'll be like a Twitter dedicated to us. Out of context, Geeks 5.
The stupid shit. Like,
It's the weirdest
they're
subreddit.
like, welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down the top 10 things, the top 10 dumbest things that they've said on Geeks 5 ever. Number 10.
They narrowed down to 10.
I lose my brownness if I don't go out.
I lose my brownish. In this episode, Goku explained that why he only takes 5 a day.
He
Honorable
absorbs
mentions.
sunlight.
Mexican.
Honorable Mexicans include
Mexican better make the list.
Man-eater.
Mexican better make that fucking list.
Man eater baby.
Bears are fake.
Number one.
That probably in
Every episode, Goku has to bring up something he did illegally.
Goku threatens things.
Yeah.
Every number
We
one.
tried to narrow
Goku,
it down, but
Number one, Goku almost getting into a fight with several celebrities.
number 2 was Goku getting in fights with several appliances.
Household items, electrical sockets, credit card machines,
objects.
vacuums.
Objects in the rear view mirror.
It said
It's
I
like
sucked.
a bucket list of things that Goku
Number
wants
3,
to fight.
Goku fighting porta potties. Wait, is it the dumb shit I've said or the dumb shit that just happens on Geeks Forever?
Different list. The dumb shit you said is one list, and then the dumb shit that you've done is a different list.
I feel like they could do an entire, because they come out with a new video every day. I feel like they can do a whole week's worth of content just based on the shit that happens here.
For sure. If
Probably
we ever
would.
get famous enough.
How do you know we're not already famous? I ran into somebody that recognized us.
Well, I mean, there's that, but were they on Mojo?
Were they related to you?
No, my fucking family doesn't watch this shit.
Same here.
My fucking family
Mine
doesn't
either.
support it either.
I just don't want them to see this.
You don't want them to see like
Why do they keep calling you Jew?
Why do they keep trying to like whore
Well,
you out
no.
to some guy to a pachinko machine?
Right. Well, no, like they know that my friends call me Jew. Like my friend, like my best friend has said that in front of my mother,
Go
and she's
steal
just like,
food.
okay.
I don't steal food.
He acquires it illegally.
No, I don't steal food. That's wrong. I don't condone.
Oh,
that.
that's wrong.
It is.
That's
it's food.
Goku has standards.
I
They're
have
new
standards.
standards, but they're still standards.
I don't steal like okay. Whenever you steal, you don't steal from somebody's home. You don't steal from mom and pop shops. You always steal from these big businesses with insurance because they got it
We
covered.
don't We don't condone. We don't endorse any of these. So
The
we're not a
the
liability.
views expressed in this podcast do not
Are
necessarily reflect that
strictly
of.
wherever the hell Goku
It's
is on the
Goku.
screen.
No,
Come to me.
They strictly reflect
the
Goku.
views and opinions expressed on this show do not necessarily reflect those of the other admins or sponsors of Geeks5 Ever. If you have a complaint, please send it to geeks5ever@gmail.com. Remember, this is a show and all characters are characters and they're not to be taken seriously. Except Jew.
Now you're just throwing Jews under the bus, Goku.
No, just one specifically. Because apparently we're trying to like sell her to a pachinko machine. Sweetie, why are they trying to trade you to a pachinko machine?
I feel like there's some type of gambling and Jewish joke that could be made there, but we won't.
Because I don't know it.
I'll workshop it later.
We'll once we figure it out, then we'll tell it. But I mean, I got nothing. I had nothing. I had something and I
Well,
lost
you won't
it.
let us talk about our topics that we potentially could
No,
do.
because two of those topics I'm saving for a guest. Like we have the plus size cosplayers and we have the women of cosplay joining us, and those are really good topics to cover.
We can just talk about the guests.
What guest?
Like
My
the guest. Whatever. When we have a guest, we can just talk about the guest.
Well, no, because they're groups, and they're not individuals. They're groups, and they're talking about. We're going to talk about their messages and their thoughts on certain messages and how they are, like trying to help against it. Like it's more of a community interview rather than just an interview.
Okay, but still, if there's more than one, they each have to have an answer. So.
Right, but it's kind of hard to explain. But we like the topics I already talked to them, and the topics that came up that we talked about, they already agreed to talk about.
Okay.
Because
Okay, fine.
it is
So
part
give
of
us
what
something.
So pick
Fine,
a
so
topic
give
that
us
was not
something to
picked
talk
What the
from
about.
fuck do
there.
you want from me?
I'm gonna
Produce.
name one off.
No.
Produce.
Say if we can name. Say if we can do it. I have to go
First, we have
check
to find it.
I don't have
That's
it
what the
pulled up.
hesitation is, guys.
Even though I put it up here, I didn't save it.
Oh my fucking god. But at the same time, like our viewers, no, because I've been wanting to like ask the viewers, like, what do you guys like? What would y'all really like us to like? Who would y'all like us to invite, like guest wise? Like, oh, can you invite this cosplayer or this voice actor? Can you talk to this person, this podcast group? Because there's an entire, like, you got to understand, there's an entire community out there of podcasters, and a lot of people are struggling. There are a lot of people that are doing better than us, and there are a lot of people that aren't doing as good.
Can we talk about what conventions will be like next year?
After the whole post-pandemic convention.
Post-pandemic.
Because it's the same shit at every con. Goku shows up, hosts the panel, then goes back to his room and refuses to go back
Dies.
to the con because he doesn't want to like be surrounded by stinky weaves.
Call out everybody.
Who also doesn't eat or sleep.
Okay, like like how the fuck can people go to a con? They can't afford food. They can barely afford the badge.
Right.
They don't have a hotel room. They're sleeping in their car in the heat. They don't
No, I agree.
bathe. They stink. But like they just bought $300 worth of shit in a dealer's room.
That happens a lot.
It happens way too much. Like what?
It's all
the
about
shit?
priorities for them.
It's good for my mental health.
Some of
It
the
is priorities.
priorities are kind of off.
For real. Like the one dude who's like, I really like that girl. Okay, then why do you? If you really like her, you shouldn't have spent $300 on her.
You could have just talked to her and you'd save you a shit ton of money.
Well,
I held
you
the
know,
door open for
like,
her. I bought her those things.
I bought her because that's what she wanted. But you realize she friend zoned you before you bought her all that stuff.
Yeah. That was a waste of your time.
I'm like, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That is, and I told him to his face, like, dude, that was so stupid. I want to kick your ass.
You just like fighting people.
No, because it was stupid. Because everyone told him not to, and he still did it.
I'll show you.
Like, hey,
I'll prove you all wrong.
Like, hey, guess what? You shouldn't talk to that girl to begin with. But I like her. Was she 16?
Oh my god.
So stay away. And he still bought her gifts. And oh, but guess what, guy? Not only is she 16, she only likes girls.
But that's why I like her.
But still, maybe I can change her mind if I buy her this fucking statue of Inuyasha that's like as tall as I am.
Yeah, because that's how that works.
If that was the conversation, I'd be like, you know what? You're right.
Give me your wallet.
Go over that. Go around that corner real quick. Let me just. I'm
No,
gonna,
because
I'm gonna go
like
show you
this
some
individual,
tits.
like we were at some event, and I walk up to him like, "What's going on, man?" He's all like this. Well, Jesse, if you have to know, I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to like that? I'm like, first off, I'm not like one of your little fucking friends over here that you can just give an attitude to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go say hi to my other friend up there because he just showed up outside. See him over there? Yeah, see him? Yeah, I'm gonna go say hi. And when I come back in here, you're gonna talk to me with some respect. And then I go there. I'm like, what's up, dude? I'm like, okay. I'm like, woo, drinking beers. I go back in. What's up? Oh, hey. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm just having a bad day. That's no fucking excuse. You don't get to yell at me. You ain't my parents. You don't put food on my plate. You don't pay my bills. You don't get to fucking yell at me. You didn't give birth to me. You don't get to fucking raise your voice. Beat your ass. I didn't say that last
It's
part,
these
but
hands.
I'm like,
Well, if they know you, they know it's an option.
no, I did threaten to slap. I was like, bitch, I just slapped you. What are you giving me that look for, Jew? Like,
Jeez, don't say it like that.
You know what? I was opposed to the word super Jew, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of more for that than just yelling
yeah,
Jew.
I'm sorry. Jew,
Yeah, the
super
way you
Jew.
said it like that, that'd be so out of context.
I know. Mexican.
Put it on the
I'm
list.
Mexican. Put it on the list. Oh, okay. So what are you looking at me for like that's SJ?
Nothing, continue.
No, when I said like you can't yell at me like that. Like what the fuck?
Nothing, continue. I'm listening in Jewish.
I don't
Is
let
that like
people.
listening
No,
in
I don't
Yiddish?
like it. I don't like it when people raise their voice and yell at me. Like I will not tolerate that shit. I will literally walk. You could be bleeding on the floor, but if the minute you raise your voice at me, I will walk away and let you die on the ground.
I'm bleeding. Okay, hold on. You need to calm down.
You need to calm the
I
fuck
did not
down.
come here to help you.
You need
And
to
you
calm the
scream
fuck
at
down.
me.
I'm
gonna come back in
dying.
5
Okay,
minutes.
you know what? Just fucking die.
Shit,
And somebody's gonna ask me, why did you just leave him there? That's what we do in Mexico. We just leave him there.
He was yelling, and he was very rude.
He was very rude to me, and I don't want to talk to him.
This is a new white
not-
shirt.
I'm not putting up with that shit. They're not my parents. They're not gonna raise their voice at me.
He was stabbed. Yeah, I stabbed him.
Your
He was
parents yell at
rude.
you? My parents whipped me.
Oh, stop.
My parents whipped me until I was like 19. I mean, what do you... I mean, you're not going to let anybody raise their voice at y'all, right?
No,
No.
Fuck
I'll walk
no.
away, and I just won't come back.
Do
Huh, so
y'all
having-
forget what I do for a living? I deal with patients.
Oh, it's customer service in general.
That's almost like
Yeah.
a daily
These-
occurrence. And I just have to suck it up and be like, okay, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am.
Oh,
blah,
hell
blah,
no.
blah.
I worked at a pawn shop. I'm like, man, nobody told you to not take care of this. It's not my fault. Like, this guy brought in some sneakers, and they were in such bad shape. They were dirty on the inside and stunk. I'm like, dude, I'm not taking these. What are you talking about? They're good. They're new. I'm like, I'm not taking these. They smell. No, they don't. Like, dude, they stink. I'm not taking them. Just get out of my store. Like, get out of my store. Like, seriously, get out. Because I'm not taking these nasty-ass shoes. I told him like that to his face.
That's fine. I gotta be more courteous.
I'm not. That's why I don't work in the fucking medical field.
No one told you to.
Exactly. That's why I'm not doing it.
Whatever.
First day on the job, you punch
Get
someone.
the fuck out.
First,
No.
Goku.
I've been stabbed. Hold on, calm down. What about my day? My day was really rough. You calm down, fill out this paperwork for me.
No. It wouldn't be like that. I've been stabbed. I look at him. You be all right.
What was it?
It'll be fine.
He just eyeballs like, you're fine.
You're fine. They
Oh,
missed all your vitals.
Nothing vital. Ain't no vitals. That blood will stop eventually. Pressure. Put pressure on it.
Put pressure.
Don't be a
You be all
bitch.
right, man. Just calm down. Quit crying. Quit crying. It's just a knife, okay?
Excuse me.
It's
I
not
gotta
even
get
a real
bleach
knife.
and water to go clean the floor.
Sir, that's not even a real knife, okay? Look at that. That's a screwdriver. Okay, so you're bitching about nothing.
A small hole. No, little bitty one.
You want to know what it's like to get stabbed? I lift up my shirt. You see that right there? And they try to take my kidney.
I was awake.
I was awake.
They didn't wait for the ice to kick it.
They didn't even put me in ice. I was in the party, and I was like, woo! And I'm just standing drinking. They're already cutting me up. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
That's when I started to bring a tent to Ren Fair. So how have you guys been? It's been a while.
No, we're talking about yelling. We're talking about yelling. Like, we're
right,
talking about the
yelling
con.
about
How can the fuck did these people spend that much money and then they get attitudes whenever you try to tell them, like, dude, stop
That
it?
was not what we were just talking about.
No,
Well, we ventured away into that one. That was
no,
Yeah,
because the
sometimes.
same person. No, it's the same. It's related to that because it's the same fucking individual.
What do you think about people who look down on themselves already? It's like,
No,
well,
because I
I'm
was
not
telling
gonna
you
get a
about the
girlfriend.
dude who was yelling, like the guy that spent $300 on the one girl that was into chicks and not interested in him at all.
Mhm.
Was the same guy that gave me a fucking attitude. I was like, dude, you're not gonna talk to me like that. Fuck that. 'Cause first off, I'm
rude.
But regarding the whole $300 topic,
See, there's two kinds of people. There's this fool, and then there's people like me who are like,
more like,
well, that's not how you normally talk to me. What's wrong?
or in that case, there's two kinds of people in this world: those who like Animaniacs, those who don't like Animaniacs.
that's right. He's got a point. I agree. That is.
Don't like Animaniacs
Get the fuck
Good.
out of here.
because we don't like Animaniacs either. If you remember that from South Park.
No. I can just picture.
Such a question.
We're at a party, and I can just like in a distance. It's so loud you can't hear anything, but all I hear is "I don't like Animaniacs." I break a glass bottle on the table. Who said that?
Who the fuck just said that?
Who the fuck just said that?
Put out a lighter and put a cigarette.
Put out a
It's like-
cigarette on my tongue.
Motherfucker, the fuck you just said?
Who wants?
I don't
some?
Goku doesn't even smoke. Where did he get the cigarette from?
Fuck you said, homeboy.
He lit one up just to
right.
do that.
Right, Goku doesn't smoke.
He lit up a
Cigarettes.
cigarette just
Yeah,
for that
okay,
kid.
yeah,
Normal
that's
cigarettes.
true. Yeah, that's true.
I said cigarette. You
You
said you put out a cigarette.
cigarettes. Cigarettes.
Pachinko says Mexicans are immune to getting yelled at because instead we beat you up.
We do.
It's a self-defense
I agree with
mechanism.
Chad though because waifus is greater than hygiene apparently.
Yeah, like we said, priorities.
Priorities.
Most of them don't have the priorities straight.
But like,
Because your body pillar doesn't care if you smell.
oh, yes, it does.
Or how much, nor if you eat.
yes, it
nor
fucking
if you-
does because it will absorb that smell, and then all of a sudden you're like, ugh, that's what I smell.
Ah, You
stinky.
dump your waifu body pillow for a new one.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't think that's how that works because then they would have kept up their hygiene.
No, like if you sweat into the pillow, it'll stink too.
I know how that works, but that's not what they be thinking.
You'd be surprised. They will.
They would
They will
blame the
take
body pillow.
good
It's like-
care of that body pillow. The body pillow will have new stuffing every day just so it can smell like minty fresh. But they smell like they just went dumpster diving a week ago and it's been 5 minutes.
Hmm.
I found these sneakers. I'm going to take them to a pawn shop.
Whenever we throw something away, we had to break it just because we knew people dumpster dive in the back. Like we were getting rid of some outdated TVs that we couldn't sell anymore, so we smashed them just so people wouldn't dumpster dive and try to sell them back to us.
It just sounds like fun.
Like people would bring in some old ass TVs that didn't even have HDMI ports.
Games
Like-
didn't GameStop used to do that for the old games, consoles and all that.
Yeah, we did that too for GameStop. Whenever like our store, whenever something was taken off and we couldn't sell anymore, we broke it. Like, nobody's taking it home for free. Break. You know what's crazy? In 2008, there was a hidden copy of the original Final Fantasy VII, not the green cover, the black cover.
Oh really?
Final Fantasy VII in the original case, mint condition, used, that was hidden inside one of the drawers that one of the employees was going to buy, and it was under there for years. They were just waiting for the price to go down like a certain amount.
It's like that story when Toys R Us was shutting down. Someone found like a complete box of Mario Kart 64 under the shelves.
I thought it was Mario 64.
Mario Kart 64.
It was Mario Kart? Yeah, I
Yeah, it
read
was
about
Mario
that. I read
Kart.
about that.
It was pretty funny just saying that. I was like, wow, it's all complete in dirt and it's like new. In 2018.
But no, okay, so like if you get yelled at, what is your response? Like, what are you gonna do?
Stand there and stare at them.
Yeah,
Very
stare at them and
angry.
not.
I give
not-
them a very
stare
very
at
stern
them
look.
and yeah, give them a stern look and not talk.
I'm
to them.
not listening to them anymore. I'm just staring at them, waiting for them to stop.
Oh my god, I'm so confrontational. I need to see somebody.
I usually, well, I usually don't have to threaten
No, I was
violence,
just like-
so I just give him to stare at him like.
Even when
Honestly,
it
I would
doesn't
just not say
involve me, I get confrontational. Hey, man, you don't talk to my fucking friend like that. You don't talk to him. You talk to him like a grown-ass adult. It's okay, man. You shut the fuck up. You don't talk to him like that, you motherfucker.
Someone's
throw
yelling at
hands?
me, and I'm just staring at him, giving him the off look. Goku's like,
I come in there swinging. I don't even know what it's about.
like, what the fuck, man?
What the
Like,
fuck?
I was waiting for him to stop. Like, I stopped him for you.
I see. He's going to shut up.
See a blur
Sometimes
of a poncho
there are
just fly
people,
by.
like, I'm not going to lie. Like, there's occasionally that one person. There is one person that I know that's always coming to my parties whose voice is so fucking annoying that I had to leave because I'm like, dude, if I don't leave, I'm gonna deck that person. Why? What did they do?
Deck 'em in the
like
face.
a Fran Drescher type of thing.
Wait, it's not you. You don't come to my parties. We're too wild for you. I don't want to hang around them. They're criminals.
She likes to scream outside the door, like, ah, and then run off.
No, because she tried to like do the whole like attitude thing once. She's like, hurry up, and I'm just like, I just walked in the opposite direction. I'm like, bye. It was after that panel. You were hanging around us, and I just walked away.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, apparently not, because you didn't see me walk away. I just left. Goku got into another fight with somebody. Like, somebody get in his face? No, somebody got in my face, and Goku overheard it, and then he decided to step in.
Stalked them for 5 minutes.
I don't stalk people. I'm not going to follow you. I got better shit to do. And I tell people straight up, like, listen, man, I'm too old for this. If you want to fight, we're not going to fight. Like, if we fight, it's not going to be a fight. Someone's going to get killed. Like, we can either go have a drink or someone's just going to die. Like, I'm too old for this
Got
shit.
time
Come
for
on.
murder.
Like, come on. This is where we're going, right? Like, I got my knife. Let's go. Like, what the fuck? Okay, no, Goku, it's cool. Fucking knife this fucking big and shit.
That's not a knife.
That's not a knife.
That's
a
a toy. That's a toiga.
That's a tiger.
That's a toiga.
That's a spoon. Oh, I see you played knife spoon before.
I've stabbed somebody with a spoon before. I've stabbed somebody with a crayon before.
Have you heard that
pencil.
with the spoon?
I've stabbed somebody
they say, Eddie.
with the tongs for the food. You know, the one you pick up food with?
Yeah, like a tweezer.
Zarek was like, he kept trying to reach over for my food, and I kept telling him to stop. So I tried to like stab him with my fork, and he kept moving his hand. He kept moving it. I'm like, oh, I see. You think you're clever, huh, bitch? So the minute he tried to reach over for my food, I stabbed him in the kidneys with the tongs, like really hard.
Please.
I stabbed somebody in the kidney with a crown, and I broke it off like. I didn't mean to make like a. I meant to make like a, you know, like a crunch. Crunch.
Yeah.
Can somebody clip this part? I just want to see it out of context. Like, I didn't go. I went.
I thought you went.
It's an odd.
Wait,
You
so
stab them again?
So let me get this straight. You stab him in the.
You know what? I've been to a party where these two dudes were gonna fight, and one of them whipped out a gun.
Oh fuck.
So, like, to stop him, I got in his face and called him a pussy. I'm like, hey, man, only a pussy brings a gun to a fist fight. What you doing, bro? Trying to bring Johnny Law over here? You trying to get 5 over here? You trying to get us all thrown in jail?
Pulls out then you pull out the knife.
Like, motherfucker, you put that, like, you gonna shoot somebody? Go ahead, shoot somebody. Do it. I ain't got nothing better to do tomorrow anyway. Do it. Do it. He's
Like, get your bitch
man,
ass up in
we're gonna
here.
throw. I'm like, get your bitch ass back in the house and go party. Go drink. And as for, I told him, I'm like, dude, like, what the fuck are you doing? That guy had a gun. I'm like, he ain't gonna shoot nobody.
Who is gonna shoot?
If he was gonna shoot somebody, he done already shot him.
Vote from man
What
shot. What are you gonna do? Shoot me?
Oh yeah.
Shoot me.
Last. What are you gonna do? Stab me?
What you
Vote
gonna
for
do?
man
Shoot me?
stabbed.
You think I got something? I know. I told him, like, what you gonna do? Shoot me? You think I got something better to do tomorrow? Do it. I've had a gun pulled in my face. I was like, do it, pussy.
Well, it's about time. Jeez, I didn't want to go to work tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, I know. It's because, like, I guess the
Contact.
neighborhood I grew up in, we were just taught never to back down from anything. Gang violence is not funny. Don't do that stuff.
Don't do a hit.
Don't. Gang violence is real, and I recommend that, like, avoid it as much as, like, avoid it if you can, if possible.
Don't do gang violence.
Especially if it's like a house party, like, especially if it's a house party in a rough area. If you don't know the people there and you're not really sure, then don't go. Because that's all it leads to. This is a public
Don't-
service public
don't go to
service announcement
parties.
from Goku.
I
Remember,
just don't go to parties.
do as I say, not as I do. Party in the hood. Has anyone ever gone to a party in the hood?
No.
Am I
I
the
don't
only
go
one?
to parties.
A party in the hood.
I don't go to parties.
You don't even go to parties?
Nah, like it's your birthday. It's this birthday. They're having a house party. They're celebrating anniversary. I ain't going.
Man, I would love to go to another house party. But all of them are filled with teenagers.
Yeah.
We're adults now. This is called breaking and entering.
Yeah, I'm a little too old to be drinking illegally.
I haven't drank illegally in years.
I don't have to. But
Whoa,
Going-
dude, where'd you get that
going
beer?
going back to the con subject, we were talking about people spending way too much money at conventions, like, and they don't have enough to ration. I've been there before. I have. I'm not gonna lie. I've spent way too much money, but not in the dealer's room per se. Like, it's very rare that I spend money in a dealer's room. I just spent more money like the liquor store.
Cons are expensive before the con.
Yeah, and then you need party juice, liquid courage,
Liquid courage.
liquid courage.
Don't buy your things for your parties at conventions. Buy them before the convention.
No,
Save
no,
money.
no. We don't. What the fuck are you gonna buy it at a convention? We go to the liquor store, and then I'm like, we're only gonna get like $80, and I walk out with like $300 worth of shit
It was on sale.
on sale. Goku, it says here that they charged you more. Oh,
I wanted the cutout. It has a cardboard cutout of like Dos Equis Man on
it
there.
came with the shot glass.
It's an $80 shot glass, Goku.
It's $80. That's it.
Yes. It cures cancer.
An excellent addition to my collection.
Yeah, the General Grievous.
If you open up your pod show,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
where
just
we
like a line
spend.
of
Like,
shot
that's where
glasses.
we really like my group. That's where we have spent most of our money at, like the liquor store.
Was there actually? I don't know if we ever covered this. Was there ever anything you bought at a con that you regret buying?
Yes.
Most of everything I've ever bought.
My
at a
very
con.
first OniCon, everything I bought that weekend I regret.
What was the stuff?
So I wanted to cosplay, so we show up, OniCon 2007. So we show up, I discover that, oh my god, look at all these cool costumes. Like, this is so fucking badass. And I was into Naruto. This is before I discovered Shippuden.
Yeah.
So I'm like, they're like, if you want to dress up, they sell cosplays in the dealer's room. I'm like, what's cosplay? Oh, it's the costumes, and they explain to me what cosplay is. Oh, that's fucking cool. So you like act as the character while you're dressed up as them. Yeah. All right. But what's the dealer's room? Oh, it's like it's like a
giant
store.
flea market.
No, it's like a store inside the convention. So it's a flea market. They're like, yeah, that's actually exactly what it is. So I go in there and I buy like this Naruto cosplay, but it was like one of those it wasn't a knockoff, but it was very cheap, shitty material, and like it has the size on it, but that's not the actual size. It's actually 2 sizes smaller.
So the China sizes.
Right. Yeah. So I just I got an extra large because extra large was actually very that was like the biggest size that I could wear.
Mm-hmm.
And
That
okay,
was the
this
wrong
does
size.
not fit at all. So I had to rip off the sleeves and shit. I went with some kind of battle damaged Naruto, and it sucked so much that I hated it. And I bought like a styrofoam duct tape keyblade for $30, and I bought a Buster blade from Final Fantasy VII for my friend, but it was made out of wood completely, and it ended up breaking a little. So I ended up spending almost $200. And I didn't really keep anything, especially that Naruto costume. That was the one thing that I regret buying the most. But I ended up finding the authentic, officially licensed Naruto jacket with it was so fucking warm and snug. It was fucking cool.
Yeah.
That cost me $80, and I loved it. And then I gave it to my ex as a gift, and now I fucking hate myself.
Wasn't it you one time you cosplay as Naruto in a costume contest, you end up winning it despite not liking Naruto?
Yeah, no, I didn't. I
There was a meme about it. It's
Yeah,
doesn't like
it's
Naruto wins.
hates Naruto, cosplays the best one there. That's the jacket. That's the one I'm talking about.
Oh, really?
That is the jacket, my favorite Naruto jacket. That one is officially licensed. And if you look at that, so the funny thing is, they don't sell orange pants. Like at the time, they didn't sell orange pants
Yeah,
anywhere.
they don't.
So I had to go to a Halloween store and buy a criminal jumpsuit and tie it around my waist for the pants. And
Resourceful.
That's what I use for the pants for Naruto.
That's awful. I should have thought of that actually. When I did Naruto.
Super Jew,
Super Jew.
have you bought something at a convention that you regretted?
If we were talking about
Yes.
Transformers, she'd be more in the subject.
Well, have you bought a Transformers thing that you regretted?
No, I bought Ninja Turtle.
I could have answered
I bought Ninja Turtle things that I regretted.
Oh no! What
Was
was
there
I'm-
like knockoff or like those broke
No.
or?
No, it just wasn't worth the money. It
The
was
things-
these. It was these. Pretty sure it's based off the 2003 series. I got them at New York Comic Con, like my second or third time I went, and it was all four of them, and they're like yay big.
Okay.
They're tall.
Is there anything that you bought else that it doesn't have to be Transformers, but like anything that you bought like cosplay prop wise that you
Motherfucker, I'm
regret?
telling a story and you interrupted me.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah, let her
telling
keep
you
talking.
about a purchase that I just regretted.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And you
Okay, I
fucking
missed
interrupt.
half the fucking conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus.
Motherfucker.
It started like 30 seconds ago.
I've been listening to you guys chatter. I just
Right?
can't participate.
I'm sorry if I didn't hear
I hate it
like,
with this family argument.
I'm answering like fucking
I don't
text
like y'all's
messages.
loud noises.
Don't you scream at Goku. He will come over to your house.
That's right. I
So-
will fucking knock you out.
So like a foot tall or 10? What?
Come on.
What?
You're at a hotel. You don't have a house.
Exactly.
You can go
Come
there.
find me. Not my ass out. I dare you.
Shut up. Continue with your fucking story.
You too. It's controversial.
Yes, Chad, they do count, by the way.
The tickets and mods. Yeah, that basically anything at a convention in general.
Anything
whether
from
it's a
Matsuri
pass
counts.
to like parking or some shit.
I regret even stepping foot in Matsuri, and that was free.
Mot spooky.
Okay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
So,
No, but
so my friend and I were walking among the dealer's room, and we saw these turtle statues, and I was like, "Oh, so cool!" And the guy was like, "I'll sell them to you for like 100." And I was like, "That's a good deal."
That's
So
like
I'm-
25 a piece.
It's like 25 a piece. So I bought them and I took them home, and I was okay with it for a while, and then I realized I'm not totally okay with it. And yeah, so even before then, I was like, the thing was, I forgot to tell my friend at New York Comic Con, like, you need to hold on to my wallet and check on me because I impulse buy. Yeah, I'm
Nope.
really bad. Like, I needed that. Like,
Not the
we were
movie,
at
man.
Acon one time, and one of the dealers had a Starscream I wanted, but it was, I don't remember, but it was a lot. And so my friend was like, Jew, you're not fucking getting it. Walk away. And I was
Someone
like,
just like listening into your conversations, like, that person's just calling that person a Jew. That's weird.
Jew. It's very Jewy of him.
you're not doing it, kid. It's like, fine.
Slapped your hand from your wallet.
Mm.
What's
Actually,
anything?
like took my wallet from me.
It ran.
Not ran, just took it and
I
was
would-
like,
I
go. And I was like, yes.
But when I go to conventions, I give my partner like an allowance. It's like, you want to
Okay,
buy
here-
something, here you go. You can only spend this. I don't
Yeah.
care what you buy. But this is it. You do
Yeah.
not get access to the card at all. That's me. Then I go and I spend more. Everything I buy and I regret is usually something for my daughter because she never take like a 6 or 7-year-old into the dealer's room
Nope.
because everything looks like
All
a
the
fancy toy
shinies.
to them.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And everything in there's like 25 or more dollars.
I
So
know there's been another one.
like, we buy
Yeah,
like a
there was-
figurine and it's you're like, oh, we can get this. This is going to break within a week because you're going
Give
to
it
break
time.
it.
Give it
But,
time.
like, yeah, sure. Don't want to keep from arguing.
Yeah. I also okay, so one Transformers thing that I did buy that I regret was It was an Armada Starscream. And I was super excited because at the time I had just finished like binge watching the Unicron trilogy, and that Starscream was like my favorite. So I was like, I really want him. Also, he actually can take out one of his wings and turn it into a sword. So I was like, that's fucking cool.
Wing blade.
So I wanted that. Somebody, and the dealer didn't tell me that they did this because I was taking him out and transforming him, and I was trying to trying to pull out his wing blade. No, some motherfucker glued it together. I was so upset. I don't even remember how much I spent. I don't think I spent that much.
So you bought it and then discovered someone glued it together.
Yeah.
Oh,
the dealer
no.
didn't tell. Yeah, the dealer didn't tell me that was a thing.
That is awful.
Was it sealed or was it?
Oh yeah. And it's
just real sealed or fake sealed?
Oh, I don't know.
Gotcha.
It was just glued together, and it took me quite a while to realize, why is this thing not opening? I thought like I was like opening it the wrong way, and it took me just that much more longer to realize it's glued. I'm never gonna fucking open this thing.
How much was it?
Oh, I don't remember.
Was it in the 3 digits?
No.
Like
2 digits.
Mm-mm. I've never been gouged. Fortunately, I've never been gouged by any dealers at Transform at a BotCon. There was, like I said, I got my thing that I'm trying to collect right now are the hard hero busts. They're these absolutely on point, detailed, cold cast porcelain busts of a lot of G1 Transformers, and I've got 14 of them. I think there's like maybe 40 or 50 in the series, like the whole thing.
That's a lot.
Yeah. And I've been really lucky with the ones I've found.
It's like Goku and his DVDs.
My DVDs or the Dragon Ball Z in general?
Yes.
I mean, because if you really want to get technical, like...
so...
The Ninja Turtle arcade cabinet is probably the most expensive thing that I've purchased.
Like a one-shot thing, but if you go and add everything together,
yeah,
some of those are vastly more than that one cabinet.
Yeah, well, okay, so the thing about the Dragon Ball Z stuff and the Power Ranger stuff is I get really, really lucky. So with the Power Ranger helmets, what I do is I go on Amazon, and this is really good advice for everybody. Like, just when you go on Amazon, if you go a little bit lower to the bottom, it has like a different, like, you know, like buy new as, and then it has like a lower price. If you go on there and look, sometimes Amazon will have the exact same item for like almost half the price off. You can be anywhere from $2 to like $50 off. The Power Ranger helmets that I bought, they were $100 a piece, but I paid $50 for each one because the boxes had cosmetic damage. And they can't sell the boxes as brand new because the collectors get really picky about that shit. So I paid $50 for each helmet, and I've bought, like, all my helmets, I've got them all discounted. So I have about 8 helmets. That's about $800 that I've spent about $300 or $400 on.
It's like Gary Chalk and all of his technology.
Right. So, like, what I do is, like, to avoid, and that's why I don't like going to dealers room. Like, you can buy, like, people will buy the shit on Amazon, like this one right here. This is like 20, like, this is like 30, like anywhere from $20 to $30, but people will sell it for like 50. This one was a gift, though. This is a gift. Some of the figures from that I have in the back, they have been gifts. Like, some of my friends that have given them to me are dead, so I hold on to like all my Goku figurines.
Sure. But like
this one I got was like this Hinata was
I
like,
love Hinata,
Aw.
dude. She's my favorite character from Naruto.
she was like $50. She was like actually 40 on Amazon, and then people were trying to sell the dealers for like $80-$90. I'm like,
I'll trade you Sonic.
I'm like, I already have that Sonic, except it's like 3 times bigger than that one.
well, like so
How much were those busts that you collect?
I'm so glad you asked, Chase. So
I want to know how much money you have in your apartment.
Okay, boy.
A bit. So
High, low. Highest you've paid for one, lowest you've paid for one.
$20 for Megatron because his arm was actually taken out, and my dad and I had to like put it back on together.
Right, I remember that one. The one that you said that the guy's like, it's broken, but I'll give it to you for like a discount.
and then you
Yep.
bought like you had to buy a pair.
Is that
but
the one
already
that
had
you
the
almost got?
Megatron?
Like you got
Two
signed,
separate-
or you were gonna
two
get signed?
Two separate shows. So I bought the Megatron at New York Comic Con, and I was like, "That's really good." And I think that's the one that started all this because I went to another dealer in the same show, and that's where I got, if I can remember, I got my Devastator bust, which is like yay big by yay big. He's heavy.
Chunk.
Devastator. What the fuck else do I have? Prowl, Starscream, Wheeljack, Ironhide, Grimlock. I got like 5 of them, and I paid like $300 for the 5 of them.
I want like a pokey rap song of all the Transformers that Super Q has to
And
sing.
then
Devastator
Starscream,
Prowlers.
Ratchet, Jazz, baby.
yeah, and then and I'm pissed because I had just walked away 5 minutes ago, or like 5 minutes before I came back to that thing, and there was like a Jazz and a Soundwave, and somebody bought them both, and I was like, I missed them. But anyway, but yeah, it was like a couple years later at a convention in San Antonio that I saw the Megatron and Optimus together, and I was like, I really want the Optimus, and the guy like wouldn't give me the fucking Optimus so I could get it signed. So I got the Megatron signed, and I just missed the Optimus one. And then 2016, I got all 3 Insecticons for $60, and it's the same like
Bust.
maker. It's the same. Well, it's not the same bus because they're actually
Style.
like full size statues, but it's the same guy that did it. So I was like, it counts. And I was like,
Totally
and-
counts. It's different, but it counts.
Well, and the thing was like, they were like 30 a piece, and I was like, can I give you 60 for them? And the guy was like, sure, my wife will be glad. I'm not taking them back. I was like, tell your wife I said hi. Takes. Got a free thing.
It's
But
true.
then I
You
thought-
buy 2 get 1 free.
Yep.
Is there a
But
is there anything that you have bought that's like, or any of your Transformer? Do you have anything that's bootleg by any chance? Anything at all?
Like buy something like, oh shit, this is
Yeah, because
Fake,
I have a
fake.
couple where I thought I bought a Goku
wonky
figurine at
ass eye.
Comicpalooza, and I saw it. I was like, holy shit, that one looks really cool. I want it. As soon as I pay for it, they put it in a bag. I walk off. I look at it real close. I'm like, God damn it, it's bootleg.
I
like
hate
the
that. I
Optimus
hate when that
Prime
happens.
with the Decepticon thing on there because they got the wrong side on
I
it.
hate fucking vendors that
That's
will
pretty
sell
obvious.
shit bootleg as if it was authentic.
Yeah, I've seen that so many times.
I've never done it because I don't know and I don't care.
no.
No, I think it's a little bit harder to bootleg
either-
Transformers.
Well, no, that's there. I've seen it, but
You buy the box says like Devastator. You open up, it's just a whole bunch of robots. The right one.
I just really don't do that. I was into the action figures because someone gave me a Jazz action figure from the movie for my birthday, and then I was like, well, shit, now I have to collect these things. But going through the fandom and stuff, I realized like, I don't actually like doing the toys.
You have too many fucking toys with Transformers.
I do. I don't always mess with them, so it's like kind of a waste of space.
Wait. Did you just say that she has too many Transformer toys?
I was saying no.
I
I was
feel
saying
personally
if
insulted.
You choose to collect Transformers things, and you go like, "Oh, I'm gonna go with toys." There are way too many toys to collect for that.
Oh, okay. I thought you
There
were
are
like
way
saying
too
you
many
got way
toys.
too much Transformers. You're like, and I don't have enough Dragon Ball Z shit. That's it. I'm gonna go on
No, you
Amazon
have, no,
right
you
now.
have too much Dragon Ball shit too.
But yeah, so I've got a bunch of stuff, and I'm actually trying to sell a lot of it because the stuff I will keep are like exclusives. Like I have a Year of the Dragon. It's either Ultra Magnus or Optimus Prime. I forget. And I also
I
have.
thought she was talking about Spyro.
No,
I
sorry.
thought it was a Power Ranger thing.
I thought it was a Spyro thing too. I'm like, you're the dragon.
That game
Sorry,
came out
guys.
like 20 years ago too. It's so
Jake
surreal.
Long. I love
Do
that
you
guy.
do you have the Optimus Prime? It's like a
Yes.
Japanese one.
Yeah,
It's a Japanese one. It has the Pepsi truck, the Pepsi trailer.
I've seen it. I don't think I actually have it though. I have the
I want to
original.
see it.
like the 25th anniversary Optimus Prime, and I do have like an original Ironhide, so I'll probably keep him.
They made
And I have like an original Hot Rod or Rodimus. It's Rodimus.
They made a Optimus Prime sponsored by Pepsi.
Mhm.
It's him, but the trailer in the back is a Pepsi trailer. And because I guess Japan's really big on fucking Pepsi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
Pepsi Man.
By
That's
the
how
way,
Pepsi Man on
Sonic,
PlayStation.
look what I got.
Oh, you got that?
Cool.
Where did
I
you
have
get
it.
it at?
I have a Japanese Prowl.
I got that too.
I have an English.
Wait, where did you get that?
Nothing.
The skin. Where'd you get the skin?
It's on Skin It.
Okay.
It's like I think it was like
what
15
else?
bucks.
Dude, you know how much this fucking controller cost me?
How much?
I paid brand new price for it. So for
I
those
got
of you that don't know,
The Pro.
these
Goku never
Nintendo
pays full
controllers,
price.
no, these controllers without taxes are $70.
I got mine for 40.
I got mine for. I bought it brand new, but it feels.
It was
it's
on-
got
it was
a
on,
good weight and it's amazing.
It was
It's
on
actually a really
clearance
good
too, which is
controller.
so surreal.
You bought
And
a
and,
DVC custom one
no, it's
for
a
less than
Those are
Goku
skins.
got.
No, those are
No,
skins.
it's
You
a
can tell
skin.
those are
but
stickers.
it's a really good. This is a really good controller, not just for the Switch, also on PC.
Oh, you can use it on
the
PC.
Yeah, it's Bluetooth also.
Nice.
Yeah, you could use it on PC, and I use this on PC. It's so good. Like once I get my tower, I'm really gonna play a bunch of Steam games with this controller.
Sonic, what have you bought that you regret?
Let's see. Let me see.
Speaking
Dude,
of Sonic,
you said a lot of things.
Speaking of
to say
Sonic,
stuff.
if there's ever a Pokemon rap about someone's merchandise and things that they own, it should be about Sonic's room.
Hell yeah.
Because he
Might as well
Everyone's
do a
got to
video
do
tour.
one
His
about.
isn't very,
Everyone has to
like-
do one about. You do for Dragon Ball Z. He does for Sonic.
No,
Super G
because
does it for
mine is like
Transformers. I'll do
deep-
D&D.
No. I got one for Power Rangers. I bought a cosplay.
We'll get
a
Brad.
set-
We'll do
I got-
Brad to do Power Rangers.
No, I got one. I bought something and I regret it. I bought a Psycho Pain cosplay and it doesn't fit.
Oh yeah, you talked about that.
The
I think we're-
pictures are horrible.
It's kind of fitting that she went with the Psycho Pink.
Yeah, she's like my favorite evil ranger.
I bet you'll have a lot in common. Calling you Psycho.
I understand that.
It's very
ruined
low
the
hanging
joke.
fruit of a joke.
Roar. Liz says roar, by the way.
Yep.
That means I love you, and dinosaur.
No, remember Liz the dragon, or
That's I love you,
Yeah.
dragon, not
Yes.
dinosaur.
Yeah. Get it right.
I'm gonna
Unless-
eat you in dragon.
Unless you speak Draconic, and then it could mean something else.
So Sonic, you got like wrestling, Sonic, Dragon Ball. Like he's
Bunch of other
very.
shit.
His is like very.
This room is nothing
Blue.
compared to like everybody else. I know it's just blue, but everything else is a bunch of other shit.
You're in a hotel. We
Well, I
expect
live
you to
before.
set up all of your shit in every hotel room you get in the background.
I can't wait to
Well-
finally find a place. It's gonna be awesome when it's finally done.
Super fucking nerdy.
Yeah, I need an apartment for all of my shit.
All my shit's my nerd shit is D&D. So
Could have tried to buy mine.
Yeah, I want to get.
What were you saying now? What were we saying now?
No, but like, what is
Something
the one
you
thing
bought
that
that you regretted.
something that you bought that you kind of like regret, whether it was bootleg
Yeah.
or you think you just spent way too much money, or the
Uh,
fucking fact that you found a Fiend figure and I can't find one anywhere. Fucking
Really funny.
asshole.
That was really cool. Let's see. There was something around here. I'm trying to remember that
I want a Fiend.
What was it? Shit,
I don't think he regrets anything
Oh,
he's purchased.
He has
no,
no regrets. No regrets for
there is one thing. Hold on, let me
No
go get it.
regrets.
no regrets.
No regrets. Do you know who the Fiend is, right?
The Fiend from it's Bray Wyatt, right?
Yeah, Bray Wyatt. The whole Joker lookalike mask thing that he wears.
This
I wouldn't
skinned
say
face.
regret it per se, but it's more like I wish I could have. It's not if it probably they think it's labeled as special, even though you could probably find it anywhere else. Is this Rick and Morty lamp? That's pretty cool, actually. Hold on,
Oh, that's pretty cool. Hey, Gabby's back.
lights up and shit. Hang on.
You gotta be
How
more.
much? How much was it?
It was like $35, and then I realized at box lunch it was like $20. I'm like, really? They labeled it as special. It was when they had that Rick Mobile thing show up at the theaters.
You know
That's pretty
what?
much
There's something I do regret buying, big time. And Sonic might know about this one. They announced a Funko Pop Super Saiyan Blue Goku doing the Kamehameha.
Yeah, you mean that metallic one?
There was a metallic one, and they were selling it on this website. So to
Yeah,
pre-order
Chalice.
was like less than $20. So they had already sold out.
Mhm.
And I really like. I have almost every single Goku. I think I have every single Goku Funko Pop.
It's an intervention.
Well, no, like the Goku ones have been easier because ever since I got the God Goku, which is now the hardest one to get your hands on, not the one that I gave Sonic, but the original God Goku that they had on Funimation.
Yeah, I have 2 of those.
I made it my mission since I was able to get like some of the most difficult, like because some of the Gokus I have are so difficult to find. I found them like nothing. Like I just happened to walk in the store and there they were.
He had Ultra Instinct.
So like, ever since then, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make sure that I have all the Gokus if I don't have, because I actually prefer Gohan over Goku, believe it or not.
You know that shirt that's gonna come out from GameStop?
Yes, I have not fucking pre-ordered it, and I need to if they're still taking pre-orders. But so there was like they were selling the Goku and they had sold out. I was like, fuck, I was freaking out. I was like, fuck, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So I go on eBay and I pre-order 2 of them for $40 a fucking piece. And turns out, 3 weeks later, they had the fucking thing back in stock for pre-orders. So I literally, I could have spent $40 for 2. Instead, I spent $80 for 2, and I got fucking mad and I fucking yelled.
I'm yourself.
And I did something horrible on my neighbor's lawn.
You drop a Duke in his.
Did
lawn.
he set it on fire or shit in it? Is my
Yeah,
first.
I haven't said.
It wasn't
I
a
said
fire. I
he
didn't
dropped
set their
a
lawn
Duke
on
in his-
fire. I don't do that.
You dropped the Duke in his lawn.
I want to go crap on their lawn and blamed it on the dog. But Goku,
You
don't
made
have
a bad decision, so you shit on their yard.
I
Okay.
made a bad decision. I was also
Someone
not
has to pay.
sober. No, I
Drink it.
didn't do that. I was just adding. I was adding to the story. I didn't actually do that. I have done that.
See, I told you the chupacabra is real. Look at the shit they laid on here.
No, like I told you, like when we were young, we were throwing the dog's shit over the fence into the neighbor's lawn, and for like a whole year, he's trying to figure out where the dog shit was coming from.
Rain and shit.
I shit on his.
It's
Like
rain
I
and
went
shit.
around the block over to his house, and I shit on his lawn and blamed it on our dog. Like, yeah, he's like, damn, dude, your Rockwaller can really shit. I'm like, yeah. I was a
Those
teenager.
beans.
I was 17. 17-year-olds, teenagers are always, especially seniors, you're always doing pranks and getting in trouble and doing all kinds
Senior
of bad shit.
pranks.
No, really? Like, as senior, like, that's something we're going to have to talk about. No, we have a guest tomorrow. Shit.
I was a nerd in high school. I played D&D.
Really? Did you do anything bad when you were a senior? Super Jim?
I did all my illegal things before I was legally.
Why was everybody an
an
angel? What about you, Sonic? Did you do anything bad?
I got lazy. I did all my shit and I just fucking relaxed on the bed in the in the classroom and just
Hey,
relaxed.
I've committed arson. Okay, but I did it before I would have gotten in trouble for it.
I got suspended
I-
once.
For what?
No.
This
Tried
is
to hit
what
a guy.
Oh, actually, let me rephrase that. I got falsely accused of plagiarism.
Really?
Yeah, because I wrote something and they legit like typed it through on Google search and it came out word for word. And I was like, I had no idea. I had no idea it was,
Like
and I was like,
subconsciously, it might have been printed.
Pachinko
Yeah.
says that they bought a Pokemon plush at Arcade Expo for 20, and it turns out they were selling it at Toys R Us for $5.
yeah, this one dealer, he was actually with me when the Funkos were coming out this past summer. He was like, I'm gonna buy 30 of them and sell and flip them like 3 times more. I'm like,
Does he? Wait. Can you describe what he looks like?
yeah, he was a white
Was
dude
he
with like
skinny?
brown.
Skinny?
Yeah,
Glasses?
no,
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Contacts.
I don't know.
No,
Well,
is that-
I'll tell you about it though. I'll tell you
Okay.
about it.
Because I think you're talking about my friend only that fucking. Because he tells it like he's told everyone like, oh yeah, I'm half Jewish, and he does like the most
Jewish things ever.
ever.
Sorry, no offense.
No
to,
offense to you, Super Jew, but
We're gonna say a series of Jewish offensive things.
A series of
no,
Jewish
but like
events.
we didn't think he was. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Oh, because I'm half Jew. I'm like, okay. So everything, all these shitty things that you do are like part of your Jewish background or something. He's like, yeah, pretty much.
That's not how that works.
I'm like, okay. That's like me saying the only reason why I committed a crime because it's part of my background.
Oh no, Liz collected Beanie Babies as a kid.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
How's that?
Funkos are this generation's Beanie Babies.
Yeah, Funko
Which
Pops
is
are
why
this
they're
generation.
worthless. Like they're worthless. When this is all over, they'll be worthless just like Beanie Babies.
Probably, unless you open them, it's for your personal.
Well, no, it's not about. I'm not going to sell them. I'm going to keep
Things
them.
about
Yeah, that's me. I keep them.
collector things that are made today that are meant to be collectible are worthless.
That's not necessarily true.
That it's designed that way. It's the same reason
Some of
why
the Dragon
comic
Ball
books,
Z shit that I had to replace from years ago turns out to be 3 times the amount now.
it's only on very rare occasions that you get the few things from that type of collection that are very expensive. Like
Anything
Pokemon
that's
cards.
DC,
Pokemon
Marvel,
cards are crazy
Dragon Ball,
expensive.
Sailor Moon, they're going to be worth a shit ton of money in the future.
Yeah, certain parts. You'll get that one very rare that's in a certain condition that'll sell for $200,000. Everything else, $20 or less. You'll never get your value back.
Sure,
If
well,
it's
because
meant to
that's
be
more than what
collectible.
I paid.
If you're a super couponer of collectibles like Goku is, yeah, it'll make your money back.
No, there's some Dragon Ball Z DVDs that are worth more than most people's fucking collections. The Dragon
Wait.
boxes as a set are worth $1,500 to $2,000, and people
What's
will
the
pay that.
expiration on DVDs? Because there is a period of time where they'll stop working.
Because
Really?
VHS
Just like VHS subs, DVDs do the same thing.
Isn't it like
There's
100
a-
years?
Yeah, but when was it made?
Like less than 10 years ago?
2000.
Okay, you have that period of time. Sell that. So things that have expiration dates like that have a set time period.
Let's actually look that up because you got me fucking curious now.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the video games have their internal batteries have expiration dates. Because
Right, but you can
they
replace
only
the
last.
batteries.
You can replace them, which means you have to pay someone to replace them. Which means if it's like a enclosed box of the game, you can't do that. This is only useful as a box, and if you ever open it to check if it's in there, it's worthless now.
It says 100 to 200 years or more. With CD,
prob-
RW, DVD, RW, DVD, RW Plus, and DVD RAM disc should have. DVD RAM disc should only have a life expectancy of 25 years or more.
and depending on what they're made on, and then you also have to rely on, are they able to be played on future things that come
Okay,
out?
so the DVDs, so the regular DVDs, the DVD Rs, which is kind of what the
most
writable disc are.
DVDs are made that. Yeah.
Right. So those have a life expectancy of anywhere from, depending on how it's treated and how well you take care of it, it can last more than 200 years.
Let's say you left it in a box, that you
Right.
stored up
And
for
you keep it in
and it was
temperature, and it's going to last like more than 200 years. However, if you take it out of the damn box and decide to play frisbee with it, it might last 10 minutes.
it's going to take time to go from point A to point B. Worthless.
And then smash on the wall.
We also have issues like with temperature control.
Smash on the fucking wall. We did start late today. We did start a little late, so we're going to stay on a little longer. But, like, Beanie Babies, but Beanie Babies are different. You could easily get them dirty. You can't really clean them. Like, it's really a pain in the ass to clean them. You have to take really good care of fucking Beanie Babies. Where the Funko Pops, all you have to do is put it in a protector and put it away and never fucking touch it again.
Right.
So,
But the Funko Pops, aside from like DVDs that were not meant to be collectibles, unless they're like collector's editions, which is one of those kind of red flags that I was talking about.
mm-hmm.
Like an individual set of DVD that says like this is episode 1 through 4, like that can be collectible because it's a very odd, rare thing to come across. But it's just not something that's meant to be collectible. A Funko is designed to be collectible. It will right now. It's super popular, and just like when Beanie Babies were super popular, they were very expensive. There were fluctuating markets because no one knew what they were worth, because they were actually worthless, because the market that they were being made with was made by the creator. They were like, okay, this is going out of circulation, so the price of that Beanie Baby skyrockets because you can't get them anymore. So Funkos,
Right, and it's like that with certain Funkos too.
right? So they have that certain release date of we can only do this one for this thing. Okay. But it's still a collectible. You won't know how valuable they are until Funko stops making them.
Until they get vaulted.
Yeah, like they stop making them, and once they do that, like they'll make that announcement like we'll never do this one again, and they have to stick to it. then you can make a decision.
Well,
on,
every
are
time
these truly
Funko comes out
collectible?
with a wave, they stop doing them. That's every time. Like once they release it and the wave is done, they fucking move on. They don't ever re-release Pops. And here's the fucking crazy thing: Funko Pops already have a website dedicated to telling you how much they're
Pop
worth.
price guide.
Is that Funko
Pop-
Trader?
It's
Or-
Pop. I use Pop Price Guide.
Yeah.
It's pretty much Funko has its own stock market now.
Yeah.
Which
In a way,
Beanie
like-
Babies had too.
Right.
All right. I'll give you an
It was
example.
before the internet was so popular. Though.
But Beanie Babies haven't been around as long as the Funko Pop company.
It also might
Funko's
it might
been around
benefit the
since
fact that
97.
Funko is powered by the nerd community, like Geeks, which we fucking love nostalgia. So anytime we find something, we latch onto it. So that's why that value could probably stay alive a lot longer and continue to rise. Where Beanie Babies were a stuffed animal.
And
That was
also
it.
too, it's just Funko has been around since 1997, and like the Pop line didn't start to like 2011, 2012. I think it was around 2011, 2012. And then like Pop Price Guide, it would just tell you how much, like what's the value of it. I'll give you an example. A glow in the dark All Might I have from the Funimation website. At one point, it was valued like $200-$300
Okay.
in the box, and I was like shocked that I ended up having two because I ordered one. It came out declined, and I ordered it again. It turns out both payments went through, so I was like,
Shit.
oh shit, okay, I got two then, fuck. And I can't return them, so I was like, fuck it, I'll sell it. And that's what I did.
I thought they were around a lot longer than that.
What, Funko or
Yeah.
Pops? Funko
No,
has been
no.
around since 97.
Really?
no
I thought they
concept
were
of
around
time
because
anymore.
they started off as bobbleheads.
Yeah, they started Wacky Wobblers, and then they eventually did other shit.
They might have, when they rebranded, it might have set that timer into a different time.
Yeah,
Right, because they were under a different name, but they've always had the same mascot,
yeah, Freddy Funko.
Freddy Funko.
Yeah, they did. I think they did it separately. I think maybe that's what it is.
Because people have statues of the Freddy Funko dude, and it looks old as fuck.
Hmm.
Like way older than 90s.
Hmm.
There's even a documentary about it, but I didn't really pay attention.
There was a no, but did you go? If you go on, what's the most valued Funko you have, Goku? According to Pop Price Guide,
My Alex Armstrong is my most valuable one.
because
It's my
it's
only
valuable
one.
in my heart.
It's also my only one, so therefore it's also the least valuable.
No, it's okay.
So
Well,
I'm not actually sure which one's my most valuable. Can I answer your question after I look it up?
Sure,
No.
whatever, go for it.
No, you tell us now.
We want factual data right now.
Tater.
Data.
Oh, data.
Yeah, because the way you said it sounded like tater. I was like, what?
Tater.
Yeah, it did sound like tater.
Tater tots.
Tater, get on here.
Someone's hungry.
Um,
And we'll finish your food on the podcast so people can watch you eat. Shit.
I finished.
I don't remember my fucking login information for Funko Pop.
okay, so let's see. Pachinko said, I remember Toys are $5. I collected Beanie Babies as a kid, so all that. I have both the Dragon Beanie Babies because, of course, I do. I think I spent $50 on the White Dragon back in 1999, maybe. Those are the days, man.
Mm-hmm.
Did Pop Price
1999.
Guide change its layout?
Yeah, now it's called like Hobby or some shit. They merged the website. I can't even get in either.
Fuck, no wonder.
I can't get in either, so I don't know what happened to it.
She also said, I almost got the dragons from Game of Thrones for the Pops, but I was afraid to get into Pops.
No, it happens. Trust me. The first Funko I ever got was Ant-Man. Someone gave it to me as a gift, and then I found Dragon Ball. The Dragon Ball one. I was like, oh, shit.
begun.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But some of that, but like for me, my take on Funkos, I know people be like, "Oh, they're stupid. Why the fuck you buy them?" But I don't know. I just like the ones I
Fucking
like, and
damn
also,
it.
Yeah, I got
And
the Turtles pops, and my friends have given me like the White Ranger, the Red Ranger, and the Pink Ranger, and the Yellow Ranger as pops.
Mhm.
But that's about it. I try really hard
Like-
not to.
yeah, like for me, some
Do
of them
that.
some of them I don't purposely keep them in the box. It's because I don't have space in my room. So had I had space in my room, some of them I definitely would open them.
Yeah.
Some with a giant tub and just full of loose Pops, and there's like,
Oh,
Oh,
my
it's like a
fucking
heart
God.
attack.
At Goodwill.
it's like D&D, because D&D has miniatures, and they're super
Yeah.
tiny, and I can get
Very
hundreds of them, and they'll take up a quarter of the space you guys use. Although you can get big ones that are like this fucking big.
Oh
And
my
that's when you
god!
fight a
I
dragon.
can't get into my fucking account because they changed their fucking shit.
Yeah, it's all right. Don't worry. Let's focus. Well, just
Hacker man.
No, now I'm dead set on finding. Holy shit!
What?
Oh wait, no, that's a chase.
He found the porn.
What?
Pops porn.
No, I don't like
Gotta have my pops.
that. You know what's my version? Like, I'd rather look at like figurines and things I can collect online than actual porn. 'Cause I don't like porn. It's just weird.
I don't like the mentality of you
It's like-
wanking
no,
it to
no, no,
collectibles.
It's just it's like watching sports. I don't like watching it. I'd rather be participating than watching.
In sports.
'Cause most
Yeah.
sports are boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so is watching other fucking people play video games, but they also still do. They still watch them fucking play, which is amazing. I think okay, I'm just gonna guess, and I think it's my
Yeah, just
Golden
go ahead.
Frieza.
Yeah, I figured that'd be it. I think like I said earlier, I think that All Might Glow in the Dark was my most. I was trying to get let's see. There
Yeah,
was a
he's valued at $95.
Shit, that's really good. Let's see, what was another? There was a rumor they were gonna, because they're still revealing the Funkos from for New York Comic Con, this year's New York Comic Con. I don't think they're done revealing.
They revealed
it.
the Red Goblin.
Yeah, and
I think they're done with
Phantom
Dragon
yesterday.
Ball.
I don't know. There was that rumor they were gonna do Kefla.
They got to repaint one of their other figures.
That's what they fucking do. So
That's
the original Super Saiyan God Goku that I have is
Repainted.
valued at $75.
I have two of those. I don't know why I have two of them.
Motherfucker, I wanted to.
You have two of like everything you've said so far. Gotta quit double clicking. Click once. Only once.
Yeah, for real, stop double clicking. What got me into Funko Pop is my ex-girlfriend bought me Raphael and the Shredder as a Christmas gift.
Mhm.
And then we were at Bedrock City Comics, and I asked my brother, "Hey man, could you buy me the Leonardo as a Christmas gift because I want to have all four turtles."
Yeah.
He's like, "All right." So I ended up buying Leonardo, and I ended up buying Hong Kong Fooey because I like Hong Kong Fooey.
Hong Kong Fooey.
So I ended up getting the
Number
turtles,
one
and then they
super
announced Dragon Ball, and then I ended up dating a different girl, and then she was really into Star Wars, so I had a shit ton of Star Wars pops. I had like 300 Funko Pops at one point, but then I sold all the Star Wars ones because after we broke up, I realized I really don't like Star Wars this much.
Where did you sell them at?
There's a store that I would like to take everyone to one day. I don't know if Jace has ever actually heard of it because he should have heard of it because it's in his area. Is Ultra Instinct Goku rare? No, he is not. He is fucking not even worth the store price.
He's a
Common.
basic bitch.
It's common as
No, he's a
fuck.
common because I don't know.
It wasn't.
It's called Movie Trading Company.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember
There's a
that
bunch of
store.
them up. That's a chain. That's not an individual store.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
they-
No, but it's only in Dallas. And it's only in
Yeah,
Dallas
there used to be
Fort Worth
some in
area.
Houston.
Really?
I've got one like 15 minutes.
Yeah,
away
there used to
from
be
me.
one. There was one that was like 15 minutes away from me. I used to rent like a bunch of GameCube games at the time. I rented Paper
So-
Mario, Thousand Year Door. I rented Metroid.
So for
Prime.
the people that don't know what Movie Trading Company is,
it's from Metro Blockbuster.
it's pretty
by the way.
much GameStop, Bedrock City Comic. It's a comic book store, GameStop, and a Blockbuster all fused into one.
Mhm.
And they buy like almost anything. Like I sold them all my fucking Funko Pops.
How much did they came out?
Not a lot. I got like $40. I was just happy to
because
get
I
rid
was-
of them.
Well, if you
I was-
sell a whole collection of a certain thing, they'll usually pay you more. But like not movie trading company. Like there's a comic book store here, Madness Comics.
Right.
Yeah.
But
They
a
buy-
lot
they
of
buy
those,
full
a lot of those
collections.
shops only give you store credit though.
I know Bedrock. Doesn't Bedrock buy
I
some
don't
too?
know. I've never done it with them.
Bedrock also does. Also, half price books do them too, but I don't know. I don't like half price books.
Half
when you
price
sell
books
shit.
gives you about the same amount of money as Movie Trading Company.
Yeah, they'll give. I bought I sold them like a $20 book, and they only gave me like $2.
I sold them a SpongeBob Funko Pop and they gave me $30 for it.
Really?
Yeah. I got
How
lucky
much
with
was
the
it
guy
worth?
though. He got me a good deal. It was worth like 50. Because SpongeBob at the time was really rare.
Yeah. Now they make like a lot of them.
Yeah. I have the rainbow one. Rainbow SpongeBob.
They
For
still have
Prime.
those 10. They still have those.
Imagination.
They still have those 10-inch ones at Target.
Yeah, those
Super
are
Joe,
fucking-
wake up!
She was asleep.
We're talking about Funko Pops, and this is not her cup of tea.
I know.
I don't like Funko Pops either.
Fucking
I know. Sorry, it's
nerds.
just we were bringing it up.
Fucking nerds.
Closing time.
Closing time. This controller cost me $76.
Then
No
I
regrets.
bought this Dragon Ball skin for $15 with a promo code. I don't know.
I don't know if I want to do a skin though. Like the
Expert
controller that I
songwriters.
do have, the Dragon Ball Z controller that I do have is hydro. Is it
Yeah,
called hydro
hydro.
printing?
Yeah, hydro.
It's hydro
This is just
printed.
like decal.
Right, but
Sticker.
I like the hydro print because no matter how much you rub it, it's not going to come off. Well, it will over time.
It's just for this one, I got it because I wanted I wanted to try it out, see if it work, see how good it looked, and also I wanted my Pro Controller to stand out. Cause
Hey, Pachinko's
I don't wanna-
got 3 Monster Hunter Funkos and Anti Venom.
there you go.
No matter
They just-
how
they
hard
just,
you
uh,
rub it, it'll
They
never
just
come.
restocked that blue Hot Topic exclusive Venom.
Today's Funko Pop of the day is. I just grab a random one.
And
Perfector
Super
Cell.
Juice did.
Oh yeah, I have that one too.
Perfector Cell.
Perfect
And-
glow in the dark cell.
And
Thick Cell.
and the Walmart exclusive King Cold.
I couldn't find that one.
For real? I found this one at the store.
Walmart is just hard. With some
Fucking
Funkos so
Walmart
far.
sucks balls, dude. When it comes
Wait,
to
cool.
anything.
They do.
Yeah, it's Walmart.
I tried to get amiibo once. Like I was trying to look for that gold Mario, which is an amiibo Walmart exclusive. I've called them. It's like, yeah, I'm looking for an amiibo. It's like an amigo. It's in the tire section. I'm like, what? No. And then luckily the Walmart near my place had them. It was like midnight. And I was like, all right, we have a midnight launch. We have a couple. I'm like, all right, sweet. We got the last one.
I gotta go back to Walmart to see if they have any more Dragon Ball Z t-shirts because I only have so many.
Old Navy has a couple.
Really? I gotta go. Where the fuck is there an Old Navy?
Memorial City Mall.
Look for white people.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
No,
one.
no. Every time I do that, I run into a Forever 21. And
Look for older white people.
Okay, I can't go into Forever 21 because I'm not 21 anymore. I'm 32.
The card you at the door. No,
Too old.
You're too old
Yeah.
here. But I
do
want to
you
be
remember
21
the
forever.
Backstreet Boys?
I want to be forever 21.
Oh fuck yeah! We should whenever we go back to cons in person, we host the panel. We should have everyone get together and sing a Backstreet Boys song.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Tell me why.
Because I don't want to? I have.
I like how whenever
back
you love like
That's my
whenever
song.
people start singing, they'll sing the words that they know, but as soon as they come across lines that they don't know, they go.
I know the whole song, but you guys were just like staring at me.
No, we
Sing
weren't.
for
I wasn't
us.
actually staring at you. I'm staring at the comments.
There's no new comments.
I know. That's why I was like, wait, like,
Buffering.
okay. Actually, you know what? Let's look it up. Tell me why lyrics. You know what? Hey Google, where are you?
No,
Oh,
that's
shit.
not the name of the song.
No, it's called I Want It That
Went
Way.
that way.
I did an animation of it on my.
BK.
There's an animation. I did an animation on it. It's based on that Brooklyn Nine-Nine scene. I did it on my
Yeah.
YouTube channel.
I like. Have you guys seen the
Hey, what's the name of the fucking song?
I
I
Want
Want
It That Way.
I want it that
Or
way.
if you want to listen to Weird Al's version, it's called eBay. I bought it on eBay.
No, did you
Tell
guys
me
see?
why I need another pet rock. Tell me why I had this alpha alarm clock. Tell me why. Sorry. I
What?
just had.
All right, hey
just-
Google, play
just let
"I
her
Want It That Way."
talk.
This,
I'm
come
sorry, I
on,
didn't-
Alright, I Want It That Way by Backstreet Boys. Playing on
they should be
YouTube
called
Music.
Backstreet
And
Men
just
now.
an FYI, you can always say something like, set the volume to 3.
Set the volume to shut up. There you go. There you go. Today's song is Backstreet Boys dedicated to Super Chew.
Yeah.
Utter subsided to be like, am I a joke to you?
I say that I want it that way.
Come on, audience. Y'all know the song. Y'all know the words.
Come on,
Type it in the chat.
all 3 people listening to us right now. You know this song.
You reach to your heart. There's actually 7, and one of them is me.
And me.
But I want it that way.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say.
All right, there's like everyone's trying to sing and everybody's so because there's a delay.
This is why we don't use Zoom, guys.
This is why we don't do. This is why we're trying to figure out how to make the karaoke thing work because it's such a horrible. It's like they're all sober. Just mind you, everyone's sober here, but they're singing like they're all drunk.
Just
Everybody's
exhausted.
so off by like a second.
Bold of you to assume.
Wait, why did you give me that
Well-
look?
This is empty now.
No.
Bold of you to assume.
Because you said everyone was sober.
Okay, everyone but Jace is sober. And to be honest,
I'm
you've
just
probably been working on
exhausted.
that bottle all week. Yeah, you look like you want to die
A little bit.
a little. Just
Only on the inside.
Only on the inside.
All right. So, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and end the podcast there. Our guests for tomorrow are the admins from the Plus Size Cosplayers Facebook
No.
group on Facebook.
The guest tomorrow is. Oh, yeah, Thursday. Never mind. I was
Yeah.
confused.
You forgot what day.
I thought it was Thursday.
What the
No.
fuck? You made me think like, no, I booked a guest for tomorrow.
But I got Chris Sabat. What happened?
I would totally cancel with our
You
guest for Chris
interrupted
Sabat.
me like 1,000 times, you guys.
Wait, what?
Before we were singing the Backstreet Boys, have y'all seen the? There's a video of these guys that dress up as all the slasher film monsters, like
Yes.
Michael Myers and
Yeah.
Leatherface and Freddy Krueger. Did y'all see that they parody all of the Backstreet Boys songs,
Yeah, they did.
including
haven't
"I
seen
Want It That Way"? So it's
It
like,
came across my Facebook.
So what we're gonna
What is
do is we're gonna do something very similar, but instead of like iconic movie monsters like Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees and the guy from Halloween,
Michael
Michael
Myers.
Myers.
isn't he the guy from Austin Powers?
not that
No.
Michael
Mike
Myers.
Myers.
I know. I was
Yeah,
making a
you mean
joke.
Austin Powers Rangers?
Austin Powers. That was great. So we're gonna do Ninja Turtles, but with Thriller.
I like it.
Totally tubular. Dude.
Okay, so there are 7 people watching on Facebook, but we have 3 people watching on YouTube.
10. Yeah, absolute win.
10. Yay, 10.
Neat.
Whenever you eat food in front of the camera, it bumps too. Like
That's
our
the draw.
ratings for like Tuesday were off the chart. Like now trending. Watch Super Jew eat. What is she
Some
eating
weirdos
today? Her
popping
meat-
in on
I
here.
think people were more concerned with the fact that you spent $45 on food. The fuck?
I was
For 4
shocked.
meals.
As soon as you said like, no, I'm dead serious. So
I know.
when we started off at 4, and then as soon as you start eating, it jumps to like 10. But as soon as you said $45, it jumped to like 17, 20.
You are an insult to your Jewish heritage. $45 for
You're
that.
an insult to
Outrageous.
not Jewish heritage, but you're an insult to like cheapskates all over the world. To
Never
poor
said I-
people, you're an insult to poor
I
people.
never said I was a cheapskate.
Okay, you're an insult to poor people.
Do they charge you more for taking off the cheese?
No,
Did they charge you more for taking off the bacon?
no,
Did they charge you more to charge you more?
no.
That's the ultimate question.
And I told you it actually was more because
Less
like I
is
also
more.
bought a drink and the dessert, but because they forgot to take the bacon off, they
So
took
the
out
salad,
the whole
the
salad,
salad was free.
We gotta-
then.
we-
So how
okay.
much was that salad?
like $15.
Oh my god! You
Salad should not be $17.
you were going to spend $60 on 4 personal meals. Oh.
Well,
No, fuck that. I can spend less money on 3 people at the Red Lobster.
I could get blackout drunk for 3 days for less than that. Not
I
to
could
worry
make
about food.
I could make 10 gallons of Super Saiyan Blue that will put him in a alcoholic
It got a
coma
week.
for
I didn't
$50.
spend $60. I spent like 55 originally, and now it's 45.
Jace, I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
careful,
I've got
careful,
cheap
don't say
heart
that.
palpitations.
I can't breathe through my mouth like that other fucking YouTuber.
Hey, got a job.
I got a job.
I could afford it, but I'm not spending that much money. I'm too cheap.
All right, guys. Don't forget to join us for tomorrow for Plus Size Cosplayers admins to be joining us to talk about cosplay. Cosplay does not equal consent. Also, the community for accepting cosplayers of all different body types and sizes, and just overall acceptance in the community. We're also going to talk about a couple other things. Also, Friday, I'm going to let Super G take this one over. Who do we got Friday?
We have. I keep reaching over here for my fucking.
He's like, I love that. I love that, by the way, because like, who do we got Friday? And you're like,
I'm tired. Shut up.
All right.
oh, woe is me. I live in a house of sticks. Hey there, Pooh Bear.
Oh, Eeyore, what's the matter?
Fuck was
Okay, Super Jew, how's it going?
We're
I was
sorry.
gonna say, I'll let you. No, like you guys can keep going.
that? What's the name of the person? Can you at least give us the name?
So his name is Michael Horton.
Oh, that's
he
right.
was on Murder She Wrote and Transformers and a million other things. I just can't remember them because I am exhausted, and I say it every day because I have yet to look it all up. But I am confirming with him right now.
Okay, cool. So that's right. Friday, Beer Friday. Michael Horton, Here's the Who, will be joining us to talk about he's on Murder, She Wrote and Transformers. Another actor / voice actor joining us on Friday. Beer Friday. And also we might do like a gaming thing like that quip. What is it called, Liz? The Quiplash? Quiplash. We might do something like that. They were doing it once, and it was really cool until some racist asshole was making racist remarks on there, and it was not cool at all. He was using the N-word with the ER at the very end for answers, and that was not fucking cool at all. And I will never fucking do that. I will not be a part of something like that. I understand it's not the host's fault. Some asshole just got in and started being fucking
Control
racist.
and all that shit.
Yeah, fucking assholes.
Edgelord and all that.
I'm so edgy, fucking Confederate flag waving motherfuckers. Anyways,
Hey, Goku, do we have an affiliate?
yes, we do. Actually, we're not even done. We are still we're still talking about our
I'm
guests.
just reminding you.
I know, but we announced we started announcing them at the end because this week has been stressful, to say the least. So tomorrow is Plus Size Cosplayers, and also Friday is Michael Horton. So make sure you. Sorry. Make sure you check us out on Friday and tomorrow. Also, don't forget to check out NoNameNerd.com. Use our coupon code Geeks5 to get 10% off all your purchases on the site. It's not just the first one. You get 10% off, and that helps us out a lot. Just go check them out. You don't have to buy anything. Just go check them out and use the coupon code. You don't have to fucking buy anything. It would be nice, though, if you bought something. Buy something for me.
It would be cool if you did. You'd be a lot cooler.
Be a lot good if you did.
The 10% that you save actually helps us get more sponsors in the future. If you haven't already, if you're following us on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up for the video, or hit the thumbs down. If you hit the thumbs up, the way the YouTube algorithm works is it will share the video with more of our followers and some of your friends. If you're following us on Facebook, make sure you check us out. Also, check out for our memes that we're constantly posting, especially the one with Ice Cube, where he has his AK-47 and says, before I started smoking weed, and then he's fishing after. It's fucking great, because it's true. Ice Cube. I'm gonna contact him. I'm gonna pay for his cameo, and then ask him, hey, you want to be a guest on our podcast? And if he says yes, I will shit my pants.
Do it.
Who the fuck is this?
I will shit my pants on the podcast. Like,
It's part of the contract you had to sign.
all right, guys, I'm Jesse Goku, letting you know to join us tomorrow and join us Friday, and check out NoNameNerd.com. All right, guys, and don't forget to check out Keyblade Sonic's YouTube channel, Keyblade Sonic, right?
Yes.
Keyblade Sonic. We'll start posting links for that tomorrow. All right, guys, I'm letting everybody know to stay classy, and see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.